Yeah,
There
we
it
still,
is.
we still do. Big gas.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's good,
Episode
everyone?
81, Basement with the Boys. We got one of our boys back.
Full strength.
Yeah, I don't
Full
know where
strength.
We missed you.
I haven't been on one of these in like a month. Sorry, guys.
It's all right,
Probably
man.
more than that.
Holidays and,
Holidays, yeah.
Holidays,
happens.
travels, switching around. Last time we did it like on an off week. Like you would have been there. If it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
still-
right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Do you have a new outlook on life since your time, since your last episode?
No,
Anything new you've learned?
Yeah, he
or-
thinks this shit sucks.
What?
No, I'm kidding. Doing the
no,
podcast.
no new outlook. You know, I just think we're all ready for tomorrow.
Yes. All right.
Dev, what's tomorrow?
First, I gotta find drops. Where's drops?
That's gonna be me tomorrow at 7, probably.
Nah. What's yours called, Bill? It's Beetle Pimp, right?
It's all right.
Beat Italian.
Da-da-da-da.
And then these badass fucking kids. So yeah. Do we want to get right into worst take?
What was that? What was that
That
last
was those
time?
kids. Fuck them. Fuck their whole
okay.
life. Dude, I thought one of those kids were. It was you. Me and Melissa were talking about something I'm not going to repeat on here, and I was like, damn, somebody said. It was you. You said it, and I remember I remember now. It was about one of the kids that were on that were in that part of the video. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm not going to repeat it, but it's wild.
I don't know what I said, but
Do we want to start worst take sports?
sure. I mean, if you're itching or you got something to say, say it.
No, I just want to get outlook.
Okay. What do you got?
So tomorrow, Eagles, NFC Championship again.
We're pretty blessed. It's like our 7th one.
Yeah, we have the most
Yeah,
of any
being
team
alive.
since we've been alive.
Yeah. Thoughts so far about last. I know you probably didn't care last week. Like you knew they were going to beat the Giants, right?
To be fair, because of the way they played the week prior, no. But like when it was
the way the
7-0,
Giants did, or the way we played.
the way we played them against
Okay.
their backups, I was like, I'm not liking this. But it's clear as day that it was vanilla. Like
Yeah.
they didn't really.
It was
And
like preseason.
when it was 14-0, the game was over last week.
So we're gonna have to do tomorrow.
Bill, how'd you feel going into that game?
The Giants game.
Yeah, because you're not. You were never disrespectful of Danny Dimes, so I felt like when we did that to Minnesota, he was probably like, yeah, he's all right.
I mean, I feel like in the playoffs, you're supposed to worry about every opponent because it is win or go home. It's not like there's anything else. You got to put everything out there.
That's
But
facts.
I knew Sirianni was going to let his dick swing.
I totally agree. I think I took them minus 13.5 in the parlay, and then like Miles. I don't think Miles Anderson scored a touchdown, right?
No.
because I had him as an anytime.
Everybody
touchdown
else scored, I think, but him.
Mike bet minus 22.
Yeah, dude, that's and
That's
He's
crazy.
on point. He bet them to win the Super Bowl before the season started.
When
He put $50 on it.
I wonder what that
What-
cash
what
out
were
is,
they
to be
bet?
honest.
were they?
They weren't.
What were they when?
They're
They
probably,
were like plus 2,200. So I think it's like $50 to win 1,500. Something
Nice.
like that.
And when he posted
cash out's
shit
probably
with
like
the-
1,000.
with the fucking Fly Eagles Fly John. How do you feel about tomorrow? I have rants about tomorrow, but I want to get you guys.
I think there's
opinion.
two possible outcomes with tomorrow. Either if we win, I
It's
think
gonna
we're
be-
going to blow them out. I don't think it's going to be a close game.
Okay.
If we lose, I think we lose in like overtime or something like that.
Okay.
So, like a crazy
Vin-
series of
I
events.
so when it comes to like win or losing, I think it's the same thing. Like if we win, it's going to be over by halftime. If we lose, like Bill said, it'll be close. However, on paper, there's just no way we lose this team. I'm not scared of Brock Purdy. He's yet to play a very good defense. We
Okay.
lead the league at sacks. I feel like if he starts to get hit, he's done.
Okay.
And he's yet to get hit.
How do you feel about the opponent? Do you feel that this is the right? I feel like they have the right 4 teams. I said this to Bill.
No,
Like, in the
yeah,
AFC
100%.
Okay.
It's the 4 best teams all year.
Okay. All right. So we're all on the same page. I think that we win tomorrow. What do you think the biggest X factor is in the game?
Jalen Hurts.
Probably Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa. In what way?
If he can cause a couple of turnovers, if he can get Jalen to turn the ball over, sack fumbles,
Do you think he turns the ball over at all?
I think he can. Yeah.
No,
But,
I mean tomorrow. Like if you had to predict,
I'm
I
sure he
predicted
will, yeah.
at least one
at least
turnover.
one. I mean, it's to be expected, I guess. But as long as it's not like 3
Yeah.
or 4, then we should be fine.
And
I think
Hurts
he's the
for the
biggest
obvious
X factor.
reason.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's the quarterback. Okay.
and they've yet to play they've yet to play anybody good. Like, let's
Who,
be honest.
us or-
Either team, really.
I mean, their division turned in the AFC or the NFC East last
Yeah.
year. Like nobody.
think?
The West, yeah. The
They-
Seahawks were
yeah.
a fake good team.
The
They
Seahawks
good
were
for-
like mid.
I don't know if they were fake good, but
Seahawks. They were 8-3, and then they lost.
And the
like,
Cardinals and Rams are terrible.
They lost
Yeah.
like 6 of their last 8 or something.
Yeah.
They were a skid to the playoffs. And then the Rams, they were better with Baker Mayfield.
That is.
Yeah. I drafted Matt
And the
Stafford too.
Cardinals
He was
are
my
trash.
only quarterback. I passed on so many people for him. I probably should have drafted Derek Carr, even though he had a down year. But yeah, I mean, live and learn. That's why I didn't make the playoffs in fantasy.
It's better than making the chip again. And or I didn't even make the chip this year. I keep making the semifinals. Every
Would you
week.
have split if you made the chip?
I always intend to split.
Because I told you what happened where Brendan wanted to split, but then Rye wanted to. And
Yeah,
then
you
Brendan
told me.
said no. Oh yeah, we
We talked
did
about it on the pod.
Yeah.
Commissioner duties is tough.
Yeah,
Tough
it's
being a
really
coach.
tough.
Facts.
So I feel that, and I said this to you the other day, that I've always been scared of 49ers. Like, I always thought they were the second best team.
Mm-hmm.
So they do scare me. I do think that Brock Purdy is not going to be very good. Hopefully he's not. Like, right now you can't really say that he's trash. Like, he's
No,
just,
I mean he's doing. I mean the dude's undefeated. Like
yeah, and my argument was, because I stopped debating sports after I left the group chat pretty much. And then I debated sports last night. And it's so, you're right, it's so toxic. It's so
It's
so
a
pointless.
never-ending wheel of I found this. Well, I found this. It's so
just-
tedious. Just watch them. And
I
enjoy.
don't know how anybody could look at the 49ers team and say they're not good.
no, they're definitely they're really good.
They're
They're a good team.
They're the clear-cut second best. And my X factor is the coaching. Like, I think that Nick has to outcoach Kyle Shanahan at some point, because I feel like the defenses are going to.
I think if we lose, that's going to be why. It's because
You
we get
think they blow a
outcoached.
lead?
I'm sorry.
I mean, Shanahan, he's notorious for blowing leads in the playoffs.
I don't think they'll have a lead. Like, I don't think they'll have a lead until like late. If
I'm
at
just
all.
not scared. Like, there's no other Titan team in the NFC that really, really scares me. Right
I mean,
now.
let's be real. We have one loss, like legitimate loss all year.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna
Just-
I'm gonna count
starter.
the Cowboys one, because we would have counted it as a win if we would have won. Like, that one was.
Oh, 100% we would have counted it as a win, but like we're 0-2 without our quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know,
But then they're undefeated without both of their quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Like, nobody ever thought that
no,
Brock Purdy
that's
would-
true.
So I do think that we win. I don't understand the San Fran slander. Like, I get that they haven't played anybody that good.
But-
they-
If you're hearing it from Philly,
But they're
people,
slandering
it's-
us too about our schedule.
Yeah.
It's going both ways.
oh no, I'm not. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how you
Like,
can
who
look
is slandering the 49ers?
everybody on Twitter.
Like, Philly people?
Philly people we know, like, are just saying that there's no way we don't win by 3 touchdowns or more, and
Nah,
I think that's disrespectful. Like,
I mean, they have the best defense in the
I mean,
league.
it's called
But-
being a homer.
but then to also say that, like, they don't have anyone good. Like, I give them 3 matchups. Clearly, I give them
Running back, tight end.
and I would probably give them linebacker. Like, they probably have better.
Fred
linebackers
Warner
than us.
and
yeah.
Kinlaw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they have that Al Shazier dude. Who's
Yeah.
probably better than what we have
Our
collectively.
D line is better, but they have the best D lineman in the league.
Exactly.
So like,
yeah.
So that's just the thing, is that essentially I feel like it's going to, and not for nothing, we have the better 2 top wide receivers. I feel AJ Brown and
I agree.
Devontae Smith.
Brown's
But-
better than Debo, and Smith's better than.
But
Ayuk.
if we go further down,
They're deeper.
yeah, they're deeper there.
Yeah.
So I do think it's going to be a tough game. I think that the biggest thing that I would have liked to see is the weather be shitty tomorrow. Like, it's going to be pretty much a perfect day. It's gonna-
I'd rather have it like
it's
that.
gonna be
Get the
53
best
and, like,
result in
sunny.
football.
But I do think we get it done. I hate the slander of San Fran, because just to say that they're not a good team and they don't deserve to be
Nah, I
here
mean,
because they beat.
They're 13 and 4.
I think
Maybe-
if you get to an NFC Championship game, and especially if you play, this is your 3rd playoff game now, like,
Yeah,
you deserve to be here.
and so this was also my
Ridiculous.
this is also my thought process, because I try to equate a lot of things, but I don't understand how people could say that Brock Purdy isn't good. Like, I'm not saying he's great, but he's way better than Jalen Hurts was last year.
It's clear.
So I don't understand how you could say Jalen
He's
Hurts is a
12 and oh.
franchise quarterback, but then this guy is like trash.
Well, Hurts a
Well,
franchise
because
quarterback
he's-
now.
He was
Yeah.
14-1 this
Yeah.
year.
No, but I'm saying last year, like, everybody who wanted to
Yeah, no.
sign Hurts, like,
That's
he's
fine.
He's the future. Like,
I agree.
Brock Purdy's proved more. You were willing to lock one to Jalen Hurts after a Tampa Bay loss. Where he
It's
looked
just
terrible.
it's just being a homer.
But
I mean, that's really what it
I
comes down
hope we get
to.
it done. I think that Like we said, the best 4 teams are there. We're gonna get into the other side, obviously, but yeah, I hope we get it done. I think we get it done tomorrow. Anita Baker, we were just talking about her. She's coming to sing the thing, so hers is gonna be fired the fuck up.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And
Before you continue, though,
yeah,
about Brock Purdy, at Iowa State, I think he broke all their records.
yeah,
So, like, I mean, he has pedigree.
yeah, and
What
they,
records?
I like all their quarterback
yeah,
records.
everything.
So, I mean, like, he's the best.
What?
Iowa
He's
State.
played like 6 games.
Iowa State.
Iowa
Yeah,
State. I
yeah.
think you're
Yeah.
talking about.
No.
Just,
Iowa
just
State.
in the program.
In the
Yeah,
program, he broke all the
history.
records. And, like,
I mean, to
their
be fair,
program's not
I'm
good.
pretty
but,
sure if you look at every single school, the record holder is going to be from.
like, recently.
2012
No, and
to
you're
today.
probably right, but I'm saying, like, he has pedigree. Like,
Yeah, and it's not.
it's not like, I don't know.
It's not like he went to
it's just him being
BYU.
undersized.
So when,
Yeah.
when Zach Wilson did it, like it's not a like Iowa State's Big 12. They
Yeah.
play again like people put up the stats the last time him and hers played, and it was like remember they did it with Baker Mayfield and Patrick Mahomes like that game. They both threw 7 touchdown passes, 600
Mahomes had
yards.
700 yards passing.
Yeah. So I
And
don't
lost.
know. I'm excited. I'm excited for the game because if God forbid we were to lose, San Fran's the only team that I feel we could possibly lose to. Like if
Yeah.
we would have played Dallas and lost to them, like Dallas wasn't a better
I was
team.
talking to them about
I think,
it at the
I
house.
think we are more likely to lose to Dallas.
That
personally.
would have been the most devastating thing I think
Yeah.
I'd ever deal with in terms of sports. Like, like I'm being dead ass. I'd rather go to the Super Bowl and lose than lose to Dallas in the playoffs. Like, it's not even fucking close, dude.
Yeah.
Now, does it matter around? Like, I wouldn't mind if we would have lost in, like, the
No,
wild card
it
round.
matters around because I'm not going to be able to hear that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Like, to be the reason why the
Yeah.
the Cowboys got to
Got
go
to
to
the
their
Super
first
Bowl.
Super Bowl in my
Completely
lifetime.
So when they lost to the Niners, I was so relieved. I was like, you know what? If we have to lose, I'd rather lose to the Niners.
What do you think about that game? Like when you're watching it,
The Cowboys?
yeah, I think
Dak sucks.
everybody thinks that was like a great game, great.
It's
game
terrible
plan. I
game.
think it was terrible, sloppy.
And watching that is why I think we could blow the Niners out. I don't think
Yeah.
we will, but like they didn't. I mean,
And-
dude, like they can't score against a good defense.
And it was really just that Kittle play that
Yeah.
set everything off. Like if that didn't happen, probably the Cowboys find a way to win, get a field goal because that set up their touchdown drive.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Also, I don't know how Maher still has a job like as of now.
Who?
Maher?
the kicker.
Brett
Oh,
Maher?
shit.
He missed 6 extra points in the playoffs.
Something's wrong with him. He had to like have some inside bets or some shit.
I don't know.
Like he had to have something going on. Did you see that's happening in the UFC?
He had the under.
No.
There's a this guy. He's a coach for like pretty famous dudes. Like he coached the flyweight champ of the world, and
It's probably already scripted.
he
the
did
UFC.
like a Reddit thing. Like he has this thing where you pay to get in, and then it gives you picks. And then he picked like this guy on the prelims to win in under 2 rounds. And then a whole bunch of people put money on this, and the UFC started looking into it. He's gonna go to like prison.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because he's been doing these picks, and he has like a 99% like success rate when he does people from like these 3 camps. So like 3 different training. So it's pretty certain that
But like
he has something.
the
to
guy
do.
could lose.
He
It's
could-
not like it's the WWE and it's scripted.
So it's not scripted, but if you fight out of ATT and Bill fights out of somewhere else, and then he knows people in both of them, and like, yo, put money on this, and then we'll script it this way, and then everybody gets paid more because you're getting paid like 10,000.
So what you're saying is MMA scripted.
for this dude, I think
It's
so.
probably not by the UFC, but
Yeah,
by
but like
like
other
a third.
people.
Okay, so
I
like
mean, it's kind of
okay.
like Paul Crew in
Okay.
in The Longest Yard, but it's just crazy.
Shaving
because-
rounds.
Yeah, because like they're just now getting to the point where I mean it's covered by ESPN and they're like pay-per-views happen.
So it's getting big.
but they're right here, and then you think that they're so big, and then that happens, and like you guys didn't hear about it. So it just shows that like they're not as big as you thought. But then like every time they keep growing, like you have that happen, and then Dana White slaps his wife and does power slap, and then
Yeah.
that goes down.
It's just my algorithm, you know. It's just because I don't follow UFC. If I'm
Yeah.
following it, it's hopping up my social media algorithm.
But
I'll see it.
you don't think that should be? Did you see Dana White slap his wife?
I'm pretty sure that came up somewhere.
Okay.
But that's bigger.
You think that's bigger than somebody going?
I think so. Anytime the face of your company,
Like-
he's the face of the UFC. I think it's a
Like
bigger
when
UFC
Vince
story.
McMahon's allegations came out, that was huge.
Yeah.
It's like that because the Dana White's the he's
And it's
he
like
is
the
UFC.
crazy-
From a news
thing, 'cause-
cycle perspective.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't personally.
Because what are we? We're in 2023 now. So 2022, they signed on like DraftKings to be their partner, and it's like on. So where the girls hold the cards is like there now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like a really crazy story to follow. I'm hoping they do a doc on it because it's a lot of shit that I don't even understand.
Yeah.
Like,
No, where there's smoke, there's fire. It's probably not the first person. Or,
no. And that's the whole thing. You know, Pride, like where Don Fry fought. over in Japan. Like, it was owned by
Fedor,
Yakuza, and fucking that's what killed it. And how the UFC was able to buy it because the people who owned it were fixing fights. So they were putting Fedor against Vin, who has no no
Uriah
proper
Faber?
training. No, Fedor Emelianenko. This big.
Oh, I was
Russian
about to say,
dude.
I'm dying against Uriah Faber, bro.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
What do you mean you think? It's a UFC fighter.
All right. So AFC side, how do you feel? Who do you think's winning?
I think Cincinnati's going to win, and I want no parts of them in the Super Bowl if it came to that. So, like, personally, I think they're winning the Super Bowl.
We tie them in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like,
Nah.
Every time we play them,
I
feel
think-
like
It goes to overtime.
I think, so, like, with it being championship weekend, the Bengals are my pick to win it all at this point, even against us. I don't want to play them. And, like, imagine being the Bengals. You get back to the Super Bowl after losing that, like, last year. Dude, you don't want to lose again.
I think Sirianni's out coaching Zach
Yeah,
Taylor.
I don't think Zach Taylor's good. I just think Joe Burrow's, dude.
I think if it's us
He's
against
knocking on the
Cincinnati,
door.
there's not going to be a punt.
There might not be.
Like, I get our defense is really good, and I'm probably like short selling them, but we can't cover everybody on their team.
That's my point.
Yeah.
And
they
Joe
can't cover
Burrow,
shit.
Joe Burrow's knocking on the door of being the best quarterback in the league.
All right.
I think he is
So
already.
so that was my thing. I think we anointed it Josh Allen a little too soon.
We did, but I still
I-
think he's
I
top
did.
three. I still think he's top three.
I don't think I did. He's like top 3 in the AFC, I guess, but
Yeah, like I just
Well,
I
who's
don't-
in the
I don't
NFC,
think
though?
He's,
when we were saying like
he's a little con, actually.
we're trying to
Yeah,
do that,
yeah, he
like
definitely is.
Peyton Brady type thing. We said that he was going to.
It's going to be Burrow Mahomes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
maybe Josh Allen winds up being like Drew Brees, where
He doesn't want to ring. He just gets 40,000 yards every
yeah,
year.
or he gets one. Like he has to get in there and get one. But
Doesn't take care of the ball enough.
Joe
Yeah.
Burrow might be the coolest player in the entire league to
Yeah.
me. I don't know anyone. I mean, I guess you could say like Kelsey's pretty cool. Like everybody. Likes
Which one,
Kelsey.
Jason?
Travis.
Okay.
Travis Kelce's kind of got that chameleon thing going on, though.
What you mean?
If he talks to like a black person, he does kind of like a ghetto black
think that's
accent.
just-
But when he talks to Jason Kelsey, he gets very like.
That's you
white.
and Mike though too.
Not really.
Like I feel like you have different vibes. when
With
you're talking
Mike?
To no, when you're talking to family.
Yeah, we talk like ghetto to each other.
Yeah, so it's like the opposite.
Yeah,
I know where Bill's going with.
I see it in the podcast all the time.
I think
especially
Jason
the
Kelce-
Hurts one, when he's talking
Yeah.
to Hurts, he's like, like
Jason
he's talking
Kelsey's
to
definitely
J-
more relatable.
yeah.
You
Like
think?
Jason Kelsey's constantly
Yeah.
himself on the podcast.
Jason Kelsey got light skin and left that one time though.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't see
Bro,
it.
as a joke, though, before the season, I said, watch it be Eagles and Chiefs in the Super Bowl because they have their own podcast now. I said that as a joke. Like, I wasn't serious.
Dude, and that shit. First of all, that would break. It would break the internet if
They
they,
would-
did that Super Bowl media week.
Because
like,
they would do
They,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
they would
in
not have
person.
them together though. I don't think they'd agree to do that.
They would do one
yeah,
day.
Yeah, they would do one.
probably after, not before.
I mean,
it'd be too-
Draymond
it'd be-
Green did a Draymond Green podcast with Jason Tatum during the
The
finals.
NFL is so different.
Yeah, that's
Even
true.
finals is a
I feel
whole-
like I think they have
I mean,
off.
it's longer.
yeah.
I think they have off Saturday before the Sunday, so they would probably
Or,
do it Saturday.
dude, like if they both win tomorrow, they hit the Pro Bowl week next week. Like they could get together and do it then.
I don't think they will. I think they'll be too focused on that and not letting a sibling like take over. I think they're literally going to take a break.
I
for a
want that
month,
so
no matter-
bad, by the way. I don't
no
know
matter
about
who
you.
wins or loses,
Yeah.
and then they'll finally do a podcast like 2 weeks after.
I
the
want that
Super
so
Bowl.
bad.
They're
Chiefs
I think
versus
they're too
Eagles?
focused. They're
No,
competitors.
like,
they don't.
yeah.
They don't want to do that. Like,
Yeah.
no matter
Chiefs
what.
versus Eagles, though. Like, it's just meant to happen.
I think it's one of the other matchups. I don't
Yeah,
think
that's what you
we're
said.
playing the Bengals or
so.
or San Fran
You think
playing
it's
the
Bengals
Chiefs.
versus Niners or Eagles
Or
versus
Eagles
Chiefs?
versus Chiefs, yeah.
I tend to agree with that.
Who would you favor in Bengals Niners?
Bengals are winning.
probably the Bengals.
Yeah. How many do you think Joe Burrow gets? Do you think his window's his whole career?
Yeah,
Like you said?
he's that good.
I'd say so. Yeah, I think he's probably going to be due for another
And
ACL
like
injury.
everybody
Dude.
with him is 23.
Dude, we have to sign Hurst before Burrow
They have to
resigns.
say, yeah.
Because Burrow's going to reset the market like crazy, and I don't see. So I think Burrow's way better. If he signs first, I don't see how Hurts doesn't ask for that, and Lamar Jackson doesn't ask for more.
Lamar, they can give Lamar whatever
If
he wants.
Lamar
He'll never win a
Jackson
check.
thinks he deserves more money than
Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
Lamar Jackson's coming to the Jets. Yeah,
He's
watch.
cracked out.
Let him. He'll suck too.
No, I think Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the Jets. Now they have LaFleur.
Yeah, Hackett.
And then he's gonna finish his
Hackett.
and then he's gonna finish his career in Minnesota. He'll do the exact thing
Yo,
Brett Favre did.
That would be fucking hilarious.
yeah, why
Because
would- why
by
would you
that
wanna
time
go to
they'll
the
need a
Jets?
quarterback.
The Jets got a nice little
The
squad.
Jets are good on paper.
I know.
They're just the
it's
Jets.
it's still
yeah.
the Jets.
But what if you throw Aaron Rodgers in there?
He is not fully committed to the game. I don't think you're gonna get.
But even like 80%
On paper,
Aaron
almost never
Rodgers.
wins in the NFL, man.
It did
Unless
this
you're the
year.
Eagles.
Yeah.
I mean, we got
And the Bengals kind of.
You know how rare that is.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
the Bengals
yeah.
pretty much drafted all their
Yeah, they
offensive
did, they did.
players, and then
Besides
they
your
picked
O-line.
up some
It's,
people.
it's
on
kind of
defense.
worked the last 3 years. Like the best team on paper.
It did. Yeah,
Tampa,
yeah,
the Rams,
yeah.
and then us.
You
But
think the Rams are the best team on
they
paper
got their
last year?
quarterback.
Who was better?
The Chiefs.
I could see the Chiefs being better, but if Cooper Cup,
Bills?
no,
Bills are better on paper.
they
I think
didn't
so.
have a running back to me.
That's their problem, by the way, Buffalo. They need
They're
to
gonna
get some.
get
Who did the Rams have at running back?
They had Cam Akers. They had somebody else that was
Cam Akers
pretty
was
okay.
balling, but then he tore his Achilles.
Who else
They didn't really
had?
have anybody. Darnell Henderson,
I felt like they got somebody who was like a big name.
and like because Akers got hurt, Akers came back for the playoff run.
No, they
Didn't
picked
he?
up an old ass running back.
Sony Michelle. They got
Yeah,
him
yeah,
and
Sonny
somebody
Michelle,
else.
100%. They had Sonny Michelle.
But then
He got like 4 rings by being ass.
yo, for chill, he wasn't ass initially, and then
No, he wasn't.
You can't be named after a Japanese tech conglomerate and be good.
you can if it's Sony.
Dick Bass.
So what's your move for the Eagles game?
Still don't know. I mean, I want to be downtown for it. I want to
Downtown or by the stadium?
like downtown, like on Broad Street, or in or around there,
Okay.
just in case we win. Rather do that than go to Covenant and Frankfurt, like
Yeah.
so I can see all the people on
Yeah, Cotton and Frankfurt's kind of ass now.
amphetamines and just. No, like I'm so over Northeast Philly.
I was about to let you get your shit off, bro.
What, like roast
Yeah.
people?
Go ahead,
Nah,
bro.
man,
We all
dude.
know it's true.
Dude, this is probably the worst place on planet Earth.
What is?
Northeast Philly? I'd say.
I would agree with that.
I
Just
would,
like the mindset and
we only think that
like,
because we live here. It's definitely one of the worst places in Philly, though.
dude, it's so. I mean,
Planet
I've
Earth is
lived
crazy.
in multiple-
Planet Earth is crazy. Planet Earth is crazy. I'll
It's
give
up
you
there.
Philly. I'll give you Philly. Planet Earth is crazy, though.
That's nuts.
Like,
I
It's
didn't
just,
even
dude,
think
it's
you
just
said
so
that.
tribal.
Yeah,
it's
I
so
never
dumb,
recorded
like-
the screen, so I don't think we needed that.
Oh, we're good.
But yeah, I mean, as long as we're not playing anything, we'll be alright. It just sucks, man. It's just so repetitive. It's gonna be the same people doing the same thing until they die.
That's fat.
God forbid you do anything that's not drinking.
yeah.
Yo, you know how long I've been waiting for you to say that?
I felt like that for a long time. I mean, I enjoy it, but I don't need to do it.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody. I don't.
Drinking a beer.
What?
As he's drinking a beer,
I
yeah.
don't know anyone from the neighborhood other than you and maybe Britt that like we hung out with that I've ever seen outside of drinking.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, Bride, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, because you guys were.
We were
10
just
years
hooping.
old.
Yeah, but like, it's a toxic cycle, and there's no bars there anymore. Like, I don't think there's anything like that little row on Cotman and Cotman.
Oh, it's done. It had to
they
be.
still have Reals. That's like the only one, right?
If I ever set foot in Real,
Dude,
just know my
and
life
we
is.
remember we left there. We went there for the shuttle one year. We left and went to Hammerheads or somewhere else, and then somebody got stabbed as soon as we left. Like,
So it sounds like Northeast Philly.
yeah, that's the wildest shit.
I have a story about the last Super Bowl.
Go ahead.
It was me, Chris, and Horn, and like I had my car, and like my uncle came with us to like go to Frankfurt and Cotman to party, and like we couldn't find this old head, and then we find him, and he's just
Your uncle?
yeah, and then he's just in the fucking like he's just around people dancing, and it was one of the funny shits I've ever seen because he's like 5'4", fat as hell. And he was like doing the worm and shit. I've never seen some shit like this in my life.
Was this worm better than mine?
No, it was terrible.
When we went to Frankfurt and Cotman, I eventually lost Bill because he went into Hammerheads and then I wasn't trying to go to a bar. And he went in and I saw him from the outside and he was like, and I went, no, I'm leaving. And he's like, like mad as shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta get a victory beer.
I did, and then the cop took it from me.
Yeah,
Because you were walking around outside.
Yeah.
No.
He took it inside of the bar.
Yeah, inside Parish.
What?
You're capping.
I'm dead ass.
How?
I can't take it in the bar.
Like, how does that happen?
I have no clue, dude. I have no clue. But then we left and we met up with Goose and all them.
Yeah.
But I only went in to get Shane a beer. So
I remember
that's
Dan
probably why.
disappeared that night.
I remember Mike just stayed at Bry's house and watched the trophy celebration.
I think we know what Mike did.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Mike had a good time that night.
yeah, he did.
I had a good time too.
Do we have anything?
I met up with you at 5 in the morning, then we went to Modell's. Great time.
Is that when you got? I thought it was like right
That's when I was
after.
in the news. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah,
going to
I-
a parade if they win?
I'm not.
Nah,
Same.
probably not.
Same here.
Yeah, unless I can leech my way into somebody's loft apartment.
Yeah. Do you know anybody who lives down there?
No.
No, I'll figure something out. You know, maybe if I go to the NFC Championship game and socialize,
Chris's girl.
The game?
go watch the game downtown. I can find somebody
Yo, that if you bought tickets to this game, that would be a bigger flex thing. Because you and my mom are the only people I know who went to a Dale said we could still win the Super Bowl. Like I was done, and that's why. How do you feel about the Super Bowl compared to the last one or the run?
I think the last one felt, I don't know, like it meant more.
I'm not gonna lie.
It had a whole story, like a climax,
For-
a perfect story. This has just been all highs pretty much the entire season.
I feel like
Just-
I'm gonna enjoy this one more,
Same.
and there's one specific reason because when Wentz got hurt, I was down bad. Even like, dude, I started to get my hype when I went to the NFC Championship game,
Yeah.
but like when he was hurt, I was just like, for 4 weeks, I'm sitting there like, dude, this shit sucks. Like my boy's dead. But now it's like I've been invested all year, and like I want them to win because I was probably one of the only ones that actually thought they would go undefeated. Like legitimately thought they'd go undefeated. So
I think this one will mean more because they proved me wrong in every aspect.
yeah,
Like I thought that Hurts was going to be trash, and he's right now can't say he's trash. You can't even say he's not.
He's
not top 10.
he
Like,
might
if
be
you
the
say-
best quarterback in the NFC this year.
It would be hard
This
to
year,
say
yeah.
anyone else. Like
The quarterbacks are ass, dude. There's like
Especially
6 good
over here.
quarterbacks.
well, that's the thing, but I still think between like Mahomes, Burrow, and Allen, there's
He's
still
not in there.
No.
No, 100%.
a huge.
But he's in that next level down
yeah.
right now. Trevor Lawrence might be like on the trajectory to be where them guys are.
And
but-
yeah,
I think it's a perfect combination of everything for this team.
Yes.
No, 100%.
But I just think that I don't know, and I don't know if it's because, like you said, the last one we were playing with house money, so I was like, yo,
Yeah.
if we don't win it, like
We don't
didn't
have a
our
quarterback,
guy.
yeah.
But this year, and it looks like if it happens this year, like what's stopping us from being this, not this good, but being good again next year?
If
Like,
another team, like I think we have the potential to be a powerhouse for a few years, but
Yeah.
I don't know about being like the top one. I think there's a team that could take that mantle. Like say San Fran
it's San Fran,
gets a game changing QB. I'd say we'd be
man.
pretty
man.
screwed if Dallas for some reason got rid of Dak and they hired.
They don't got to get rid of Dak.
Sean
they,
Payton.
they have to get a new coach. Dak's not terrible. Dak is just very not clutch.
I mean, at the end of the day, like
Dude.
coaches can do so much, but at the
Yeah.
end of the game, like when you get the ball back, they got the ball back with 5 minutes left, and he just throws 3 terrible passes. They go 3 and out. Then they gotta punt back to San Fran, and then it led
Bro,
to that
and,
final
like,
drive. Like that drive
Pe-
beforehand,
people
you
can
need to
laugh
do-
and shit,
move
but
it
the
a little
way
bit.
the way Cooper Rush plays quarterback, if they had Cooper Rush, they might win that game. I'm being dead ass.
Yeah.
He doesn't turn the ball over, bro. He
also
doesn't.
don't push it though.
That's when Dak was pushing. It was 20 yards over CeeDee Lamb's head, or underthrown. I'm being dead ass, bro. He was
Did they score
terrible.
a touchdown last game?
One.
One.
Yeah.
He was terrible.
Yeah, they were sloppy.
And I'm probably exaggerating, but that was the worst Dak performance I've ever seen.
Who do you think you could realistically replace Dak with this year?
Like for Dallas,
Yeah, like
nobody.
coming up.
They're gonna keep him, but I'm just saying, like,
I mean,
and I'd
they
still
could-
rather
they
have
could
Dak
move
than a
him
lot of
for-
guys.
for Derek Carr.
Nah, it's just not worth it.
That's the
It's
most
like- it's
lateral
like-
move as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
So you really don't think that we could be a powerhouse?
I mean, I think we'll be one of the top.
Do you think we'll break
For the
this curse of
foreseeable
not
future,
winning the
for-
division multiple years in a row? Like, do you think we'll win
I don't
it
know.
next year?
Our division's on the come up right now, so it's tough to say. I mean, we almost had all 4 teams in the playoffs this year.
I hope that curse is broken, just because I hate it. It's
Yeah,
like
I'm
every
just
year
asking
I'm
you
like,
to
oh, well, we're
forecast,
not winning the
just
division next
forecast a
year.
little bit.
Reply hazy. Ask again later. Like, I don't know what to say.
Are you giving Hurts any flowers? Like, are you proud of him? Like, if you had
Yeah,
to,
of course
If
I
you
am
had to give him
proud
a
of him.
handshake, would you say like, yo, you balled out?
I
bro?
don't hate the guy. I just thought he sucked. Most
That's
people
hate.
thought he sucked. That's not hate.
No, that's not personal hate, but that's hate. That's hate on his game.
That's
So-
not hate. I thought he wasn't going to be a good enough NFL
Not saying,
quarterback. Which
but-
I'm not saying. Like you can make whatever case you want. I think he's very dynamic, and he's
Facts.
benefiting from being dynamic, and the coaching staff is benefiting from him being dynamic, and
Yes.
it makes for a very tough offense. But I mean, that doesn't happen if we don't get AJ Brown this year.
100%.
Like that was, dude. That opened everything up.
Yep.
Literally changed the game. It was night and day. So
Dude,
that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm not fully invested in it.
I'm a complete.
So how come people can have? I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with this. But you just get paid now if you have one good year. That's it. Like you have
Yeah.
to get paid.
I
after
mean,
one good year?
it depends on where you are in your contract. Like, what next year will be his last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what if he goes out and does it again?
What if
Like,
we go out? We finally have a tough schedule next year, and we go 6-11, and then you already paid him. I'd rather see at the end of the season if he can keep it up for that.
I mean, if they
Yeah.
win a Super Bowl and go 6-11 next year, I'll allow it for 1 year.
Giving big money too soon almost never helps. What if you
Wentz.
double down and then
Wentz.
No, I totally agree. Like, I don't think that he's probably going to, unless
You have to pay him because it's either you
If you get
pay
in a bidding
him
war with another team,
or
they're gonna
you're going to have
overpay
to
him.
deal with a
do
backup
you think
quarterback.
he's going to be
Like,
better than Joe Burrow next year?
no, absolutely not. Joe Burrow
So
is.
Joe Burrow's probably going to reset the market.
That's why we pay
you get
him soon.
first.
But you pay him soon,
did
but
it
they're
with
going to
Wentz.
extend him for another, 6 years or something like that?
Not necessarily. They could do like
Okay, they
3
do
or
5
4.
to 6 years.
It-
they end up paying. They're
it'll
paying
be
him
$5
$2
years.
million right now, about
Right.
like a very low amount. Why don't you pay him $3 million next year? Deal with it in the offseason, and then
Well,
make him
because
still
next
kinda
year
play
he'll
for it.
still get paid $3 million. He'll just get a signing bonus.
I understand.
It'll be
but
a
they're
5-year
gonna
extension.
I know, but they're still tying up money into him. Where
Yeah.
what if our level of competition is definitely going up? We finish in first place.
What's our
But-
schedule look like?
I'm
this?
extending
Dude,
him.
it's crazy.
We play
It's
every
a crazy schedule.
every first place
What if we
team,
go
the Chiefs
5-11
and the
next year
Bills.
and this dude fucking sucks.
We play the Chiefs and the Bills in every first place team.
Just because you have one good year, like I don't
Nah,
believe in
I'd
signing
pay him just because I've done a complete 180 on Hurts. I don't think he's top 4 though. I mean, I think he's top 5 right now. I don't think he's in the class as as Burrow, Mahomes,
No,
and
he's
Allen.
in that next
but
class.
I mean, everything I've ever said about him, he proved me wrong. Like his deep ball looks great.
Yep.
His decision making is great. I got nothing bad to say.
I don't have anything bad to say about him either. And the only reason why
And
I
he's
would
a
do it-
hell of a leader. Like
That's
That's
the one
crazy.
Thing that I was always like bullish on.
Yeah.
But you can't really.
Yeah, you
deny
can't.
it now. I don't know. I just think you.
yeah, see, like
You-
that schedule's crazy.
You could look at it like I get it. Like people will look at it like you made this mistake with Wentz. Hurts has accomplished way more than Wentz did. So if you're going to pay him, pay Hurts. There's no reason to not pay Hurts.
I agree. I'm paying Hurts.
But
You
I'm,
think
I'm
he accomplished more
Hey, if he wins the Super Bowl,
1000%. Already.
if he
did.
wins the Super Bowl?
I mean,
No,
I mean he has a
already
playoff win.
This is like what's wrong with the debate, man. Like, all right, and any GOAT debate or anything
No,
like
I think
that,
you're right.
it always comes up to like
No,
rings
you're
or,
right,
like,
it's one season.
how you perform in the playoffs or whatever. I mean, homie
Which I
can't
don't-
help it. Homie
yeah.
tore his ACL.
Yeah.
No, I know.
He
And
got hurt. He's
and got
playing
concussed,
through
like-
injuries and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it happens.
I have him bouncing back this year.
I don't.
as well.
He's probably
he's done.
I think
I
he
think he's
doesn't have
gonna
the
go to
will
wherever
to do
Frank
it.
Reich just signed.
Carolina, he's
Yeah.
done. He's done.
I want nothing more to see him ball though. Like I would love. to
I'm
see,
over it. Like
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care.
he used to be my favorite player in the league,
But
but,
yeah,
at this point
what
it
if
is.
he went out and threw like? I'm not even gonna say a number under 10 interception because you know that's coming. But
Well, because he doesn't really throw a lot of
I mean, most of
picks
his
anyway.
career, he's thrown like seven.
He's had
Yeah,
one
8,
season where he
9.
had a lot of picks, and
Yeah,
that was his
but
last year.
His rookie year in the last,
Yeah.
and maybe last.
I
year.
might
you
even
don't
count
think
the
he's a
rookie.
different quarterback now where he's always trying to do extra.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
100%.
I think he's relying on
No,
that. Yeah,
I'll
for
tell you
sure.
what.
But like, you look at the Colts. I mean,
That Colts season. I
last
love that
season, I mean, they started off 0-6. It was a tough start, but then they got really hot at the end.
Yeah.
Blame the last game on him, cut him just because they didn't like him. Then they got Matt Ryan and fucking sucked.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
Jeff Saturday
That's
fucking
great.
The worst pickup of all time.
So
I
like,
was-
people really think
Yeah,
forget about.
I was
that
rooting
side of things
so
for it.
against Indy this year because of that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
And they've dragged them to the media.
Yeah.
like for no reason.
All right.
Tell me, yeah, they went like 8-2 the rest
Yeah.
of the season.
The Rams will be better. We play them.
Our
I mean,
schedule's very tough.
It is,
Our division
100%.
is already going to be tough.
The
They're gonna-
only super easy game, actually looking at this, I feel is probably Miami.
The Cardinals.
even think that's
The
super
Cardinals, bro. And the Bucks without Brady if he doesn't play. The Bucks with Brady, they're fucking terrible.
Dude, the Bucks probably would have won a
Sure.
playoff game with. Is there backup?
Blaine Gabbert? Is that their backup?
They
No,
might be.
Kyle Trask.
Kyle
Trask.
Trask.
No, I think Blaine Gabber's
Nah,
number
dude,
two.
dead ass. Brady got to retire before next year looks worse. Like he's
He looks terrible.
done,
Yo,
He does look like
cooked.
he's gonna go to
looks like
Vegas
2015
and
Peyton
fucking
Manning.
cook.
He's gonna go to Vegas and throw them 6-yard Josh McDaniel plays.
That's all he needs,
Yeah.
yo. But
No bullshit.
Yeah.
I think I could do that. If I know I'm throwing.
yo,
a straight
I
play-
gassed you up. I said that you definitely could have started for Air Force if that's the type of football they
Force.
play.
What?
They
Bro,
throw 4 passes a game.
Yeah,
yeah.
Army Navy game, and then they threw that shit in overtime to score a touchdown. That shit was nuts. Like throwing your first pass attempt of a game in overtime.
Yeah, that is pretty wild. I don't think
yeah.
I'd be able to watch that game.
How would you feel if Hurts was our guy long term? Like, do you?
I don't feel any way about it. I mean,
Like, do you
I think
he
he's
could
very
keep this
dynamic.
up at least?
it did.
Yeah,
I don't. I think it really comes
I'm
down
all
to
in.
coaching right now.
Okay.
And I think I'm more sold on Sirianni.
Sirianni's
as
a hell of a
than
coach. Yeah,
Hurts as
the fact that
QB.
he, by the way, the fact that he wasn't nominated for Coach of the Year is
He
bullshit.
was nominated. He just wasn't a finalist.
That's crazy to me.
So, like,
That means every coach is nominated.
No, they picked 5, and then the final 3 because they
and
fly
who
them
were the
out.
3? Dabble. And Dabble's name's hilarious.
Sirianni
Finalist
fucking
for-
pulled his pants down. Dave will kiss his ass. Like,
Facts.
3 times.
3 times, literally 3 times.
Shanahan, Doug, Dayball. And
Like
I think if anyone, Doug should win.
He should.
Bro, they had Urban Meyer last season. They're 1-15.
Shanahan went
Pretty
crazy
much the
though,
same
bro.
team.
He
They-
went 13-4 with 3 quarterbacks. Shanahan, that's crazy.
Yeah, but the Niners are good pretty much every year now.
But nobody expected them to be good.
Did anyone expect the Jags to win their division?
By the way, Geno Smith better win that because the other 2 are good. Geno Smith was garbage this whole year. He was
Dude, homie
garbage
came
his whole
back down
career.
27 points in the playoffs. Like,
Yeah, but that can't be taken.
Yeah.
Like it's not taken into account. But
It is. They do.
but then what about the Giants?
No,
what about them?
Like,
I mean, granted, look at the names that are up here. They're up there because they turned around bad franchises.
Besides
and
Kyle.
then San Fran, just
Yeah.
because they dealt with.
I think that they're all more worthy than Sirianni.
No.
Personally,
I don't think
I
Dabble
don't
was.
think so, dude. Like,
Dabble's schedule was easy money in the beginning of the year, and then he started to lose at the end because they've had the same schedule we did.
I just think he had way less talent.
Dude,
as well.
the NFC rookie, defensive rookie, the AFC,
This is nuts that he's in there.
he might win that shit. He
It
went.
was Kenneth Walker's to lose.
It was,
all
yeah.
Season. All season.
The NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year is the most obvious fucking award you'll ever see. It's Sauce Gardner, bro. I think he had like 10 catches all year.
Homie
Yeah.
didn't even want to get drafted by the Jets. He
Yeah, I got
drafted
Aiden
right
Hutchinson.
He had like 6 sacks.
I just he had almost 10.
Did he? Oh.
Yeah.
He had 3 in one game. I know that.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that I was really big on Aiden Hutchinson.
No, he's going to be a stud, yeah.
No, the first game of the season, I was like, he's going to destroy us. He didn't.
He didn't,
But,
but, he had a sack. I think he had one.
does Lane Johnson's streak end this week? I have it ending.
A sack?
Yes.
Is Bosa on that side?
Yeah.
No.
Well, Bosa moves.
No. If we,
I don't know. I have it ending. So
I mean, they're game planning around stopping Nick Bosa the whole way.
yeah, I would hope so. And do we want to get picks for these? Since we got
Yeah.
a coach of the year.
Sure.
So you guys have you're just doing the right and have Sirianni as coach of the year. That's both of
no.
yous?
Shanahan's my coach of the
No,
year, but
I probably do. Like,
Sirianni should be
Okay.
a finalist.
I'll take Doug. MVP. Who do you have?
for the regular season.
Yeah. No homerism.
I mean, I wasn't gonna pick Hurts anyway.
I'm picking him.
I have Mahomes.
I'm picking Hurts. And it's
Who's your second?
Mahomes.
Okay.
I just hate that it's the best QB award.
Yeah. Because, like, Jefferson went crazy.
It's not really an MVP. Like, I don't think it.
Low key,
non-QB is
Josh
gonna
Allen
win.
shouldn't be on here anymore.
No, he shouldn't.
Well, why? Because of the playoffs.
No,
because he had several terrible
He had
games.
like
He did, yeah.
he had like almost 20 interceptions too.
The only player on here who I think didn't. He's the only one on here who had several bad games. Like
Yeah.
Hurts had one against.
It wasn't
Washington.
even bad though.
You lose to Washington, I think is pretty bad.
But-
I think
that's his
But
worst
they
game.
had 2 turnovers that clearly weren't his fault that decided the game.
If
Like-
you look at all these players on the list, I mean, there's so many different ways to interpret MVP, but say you are.
Whoever wins ain't winning a Super Bowl. I'll tell you that.
No.
Because that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
So give it to anybody
I
else.
think really, if you're the Houston Texans right now, which one of these players is taking you to the playoffs?
Mahomes. It's Mahomes.
Yeah, I think it's
Well,
either
it's Burrow and Mahomes. It's both of
Yeah.
them.
And if they weren't playing on their team, I think the Chiefs are still making the playoffs.
Yeah.
possibly winning the
Dead
division
ass,
without
dude.
him.
The Bengals had 3 wins before Joe Burrow, and they have the same team.
Bro, you got
Yeah.
bum ass Zach Taylor. Like
Yeah, he's bad.
So he's not. He's not.
this is
bumming.
in the whole time.
So how I look at MVP, I think,
I've never
and
seen
I think
any
that's what
live.
you were kind of just saying. Like, if you take them off the team, what are they? I think that the most expendable here is definitely Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Can we mention one thing though?
Yeah,
Because we're using, if you take off this is last year's MVP. If you take Jonathan Taylor off the Colts, they win 3 games
Yeah.
last year. So he should have been the MVP last year.
who won it?
Aaron
last
Rodgers for the 8th time.
Yeah, it was dumb as hell.
year? All right, so
And then the same thing, like people can argue, oh well, we went 0-2 with, Gardner Minshew,
Yeah.
but I think that was kind of a coaching folly. I think they tried to maintain a
Yeah.
similar
Yeah.
game plan, and then it didn't work against a better defense.
And then that
the
Saints
following
game
week
just
against
got-
the Saints,
got out of hand.
we literally the defense was on the field the entire game.
The entire game. And they
First
held
drive
them
of the
too.
game, fucking, they're driving out. They took 9 minutes off the clock.
Nah, Andy Dalton
That's
going
not-
15
that's
for
not
15 was
Having
so
Jalen
annoying.
Hurts.
offensive player of the year is Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. Oh.
But what the fuck is the difference?
Well,
They're both
hold on.
offense.
NFL.com named him Tyreek
I
Hills,
just
by the
don't
way.
understand the award
With an
setup.
H.
I think it's pretty stupid. If you're the NFL MVP,
You
you
should
play
be the
offense,
offensive player
you should be
of the
the
year.
offensive
Yeah.
player of the year.
It's the
You're the most
offensive
valuable player.
Also, Chris Sims, biggest Jalen Hurts hater you'll ever
yeah,
meet.
he
said Brock Purdy was better than Jalen Hurts.
he's
Like
pretty
that's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean,
No, he's not better than Jalen Hurts.
no, he's not.
He's better than
Does Purdy
last
put-
year's
I don't
Jalen
think
Hurts.
Purdy puts
Yeah.
up like any numbers.
No.
what
I don't think he puts up. The only number he doesn't put up is
interception.
interceptions.
Yeah.
So
So he's winning games with like 1 touchdown.
100%.
180
No,
yards
I'm not.
passing.
I'm not saying that he's better, but
He's
a lot
better
of-
than last year's
A lot
Hurts,
of
yes.
what Chris Sims says makes sense. Like if we put Jalen Hurts on that San Fran team, I don't think he does as good as Brock Purdy.
I
is.
think he does.
I think I think he's the MVP of the league, no debate on the Niners.
Yeah, I thought
with
he
what
was
they
gonna-
have.
I thought we were personally going to end up thinking about like trading him, and
Hurts.
my dream spot for him was the 49ers. Like I
Okay.
wanted to see him play for them because I thought he'd
Dude,
be
that
good with
run-heavy
taking care
team-
of the ball and then also using his running abilities. But then it just kind of happened with the Eagles.
Okay, offensive player of the year.
It's Jefferson.
Probably, yeah, it's got to be Jefferson.
Because they're not gonna
That's
make
what
it a
Cooper
quarterback.
Kupp won last year.
Yeah.
Right? No, Jonathan Taylor won it.
No, Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup
Kupp.
won it.
Oh,
Taylor
yeah,
got
'cause
snubbed from everything.
I put $25 on
All
Jonathan
right,
Taylor when they
now
went 6.
Parsons shouldn't be in it.
this is one thing I have to say because I just saw Michael Parsons on this list. He's better than Hassan Reddick. We can agree, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But Hassan Reddick had a better season,
Yes.
and he should be on this list.
He.
See, I've not followed
If Michael
defensive
Parsons
stats
on this
that
list,
much, so
Hassan Reddick should be on
Michael
this list.
Parsons is just way more diverse.
it's a name test.
That's crazy.
I think.
Like Hassan Reddick had 16 and a half sacks. He had more tackles for loss.
Hassan Reddick's not a household name.
No, I know, but it
Maybe in
sucks. I
Philadelphia.
don't think
Yeah.
Chris Jones is though,
Probably,
for the Chiefs,
He
yeah.
isn't, but he's just up there. Like
because he's
He
good
just.
as shit.
So this is just the.
They
We
got
were
3
going to put
different
Aaron
positions
Donald
up
here,
here.
so we have to put another defensive tackle.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is.
I
You
wonder
have
if
one
Cox
from
was
every
ever in like top 3 for that.
level. Comeback player of the year. You said Geno Smith.
It's not close because the other two were good. Like they just got hurt.
Yeah. So this first sentence: 2 comeback player of the year finalists overcame past injuries, while the
I
other
think
silence
the-
doubters.
This shit ain't close.
I think
bro.
the injury thing is the dumbest thing as well.
It's
for
so
comeback
dumb.
Player of the year.
Comeback player of the year.
Dak
yeah.
Prescott, he tears his ACL. He's got to sit out a whole year. Oh, he has a good year. What?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I
He
don't
wins
think
comeback
Christian
player of the year.
McCaffrey should be in there.
Neither should Barkley. They're both good.
No, I'm saying like I don't think he really.
He
What are
missed
you
a whole
coming
year.
back from other than injury? Like
I
wanna
think
see
Brian
someone-
Robinson should be in there over
I want
Christian
to see someone
McCaffrey.
come back from
He
having
came
just a
back from being
terrible
shot.
Oh,
season.
100%. He should be in there. and he almost had 1,000 yards.
And I
Brian
don't think
Robinson.
that Christian McCaffrey would have been thought about like this if he was still in Carolina.
Yeah, but that's no fault of his own though.
No, it's not.
No, but
Saquon possibly. I think he's a good pick for that.
who's your pick for this though? Gino?
I'll take Geno.
I'd probably say Saquon.
He didn't write back.
I think
I'm taking
Saquon.
Gino.
Like a lot of people wrote him off. Like
No,
he's
yeah,
injured,
people,
but-
no. People did write Saquon
they
off
did,
though.
big
They
time.
100%.
And he came back
And
and he was-
McCaffrey
he was a
they never
top running
wrote
back
off.
this
Yeah. McCaffrey gets reverse racism, yo. Dead ass.
100%.
Like, he was
He's
black.
white, so they defend him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Like,
is.
no, if he-
I won't deny
If
that.
he was black, he would be everywhere.
Yeah.
Like Saquon Barkley's the black Christian McCaffrey, high key.
Yeah,
Who
because
you taking
he's
on your
promoted.
Christian McCaffrey.
I'm taking
He's my
McCaffrey.
favorite.
I honestly had some racism against Christian McCaffrey. Like,
Why?
I was like, I don't want this white fucking.
Hey yo,
He's nice, yo.
I thought
He's definitely the best running back. All around best running back in the league.
during the draft.
Coach
like
of the year, you have Doug.
I think you take in all the variables and just like how shitty the organization is.
I
Yeah.
agree with Doug.
By the way, he's done this twice now. Turn teams around.
Yo,
Yeah, to do
not-
it in one season.
nothing makes me happier than when he's just like out there living. Like he's like, I don't know what happened.
He's
Like,
he's so easy to root for too. He's just a
and
good
his
dude.
glasses-
Not only that, like their record doesn't really dictate where they are as a team now.
Yeah.
I believe, like because they started off pretty slow, losing games.
Yeah.
But like the steam that they picked up, like they're going to be a top 4 team next year.
Can we
in the
talk about
AFC.
his December record? Like it's got to be crazy,
Unreal.
right?
Unreal. And what I love is people said that Trevor Lawrence is trash.
I did.
He's not trash.
He's not. He's good as shit.
definitely
He's
not
very
trash.
good.
Urban Meyer has the best career arc of all time. Like he just goes and ruins every program with a scandal, leaves, and then goes back to Fox. Like the fact
Yeah.
that Fox was like, "Yo, come back," and gave him more money is crazy. Who was yours, Vin?
Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan.
But I think Nick should be over Dabble. That's
Well,
what I
you
said.
know what? I don't really think so. Kyle Shanahan, at least with 2, he has one backup quarterback. I'll say he
What?
dealt with that. Look, they start with the year with Trey Lance, but like he's had Jimmy G for
No, yeah.
5 seasons
That's
now.
true,
That
that's
doesn't
true.
really count as a backup.
No, that's true.
Adversity to me. They
But-
revert back to
No.
a old game plan.
I'm
and that
only
they were
putting
good
him
with.
there because he did go 8-0 with mystery
Irrelevant.
relevant. Like that's crazy. Whether he like Brock Purdy could be great. Like I don't know. He's not.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of disrespectful that they drafted a quarterback anyway because they already had 2.
Yeah,
like,
they already had 2.
2 pretty
but he was good. He was good as shit in college. Though.
high key.
He doesn't
Get Trey
pass the
Lance
game
out of
test.
here though.
He
'cause
doesn't.
Somebody will take him.
What?
Somebody will take
100%.
Trey Lance. So get him out of here because you could work with Brock Purdy and Garoppolo. I feel.
I think that's too
Low key,
premature. To,
I'd wait
to
2
make
years.
a dedication to Brock Purdy.
If we
at the
extend
Eagles.
Hurts, which we will, I'll wait 2 years to get Lance as our backup. Because then you want it to change the scheme around or anything.
I think Trey Lance is going to hold.
he's
out
going to go to like
eventually.
Minnesota or something.
Yeah, but after he sucks there, then we'll get him as a backup.
Chill. How high was I on him when he was
I was
coming out
high
the
on,
draft?
on Trey
pretty
Lance too.
NFL Rookie of the Year. It's going to be Purdy.
Was Kenneth Walker
It's
stats like that
he's
crazy?
very
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
He went crazy after Rashad Penny got hurt.
Which
Who
Rashad
else
Penny's
is
always
a
hurt.
rookie?
He's good, though.
Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave was pretty nice for a while.
Garrett Wilson's good whenever Zach Wilson don't play.
Yo, who else was the offensive rookie? Jamison Williams came on a little bit at the end.
At the end, he only played like 3 games. Though.
Yeah. They'll never
Chris
give it to a
Olave,
lineman, but
didn't
Penei
Chris
Sewell.
Olave
No,
play?
Penei Sewell was
Drake
last
London,
year, right?
Penei Sewell was last year. Drake London, Chris Olave,
Chris Olave was good though.
he was good.
He
so
fell
was Drake
off at the
London.
end, though. You know who looks hot garbage, and I don't like saying dudes are garbage? Desmond Ritter. He looks so mid.
I didn't watch a Falcons game.
But I watched him at Cincinnati because they played Temple.
Yeah.
And he looked
Okay.
like
yeah.
okay.
I'm never drafting a quarterback from Cincinnati though.
Yo,
like,
facts.
it's like Paxton Lynch. Like, dude went to
Chill,
Memphis. Like,
chill.
I'm
I
not
was a
drafting.
big-
I'm
big
not drafting
Paxton Lynch
And he's
guy.
6'9". I'm not drafting him.
So who you got, Bill? You taking Brock Purdy? Everybody's taking Brock?
I'm taking Brock Purdy.
All right.
It would have been Kenneth
do you
Walker
think
in a
Brock Purdy's
landslide.
winning NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year on the Detroit Lions or
Absolutely not.
No.
And he's
Then I'm probably
1,000%
not
a
taking
product
him.
of his
I'd probably
system.
take Garrett Wilson.
Okay. Defensive rookie
All
of
these
the year.
different
You said
quarterbacks
Sauce.
are on too.
Yeah.
I'm
Woolen
taking
was good
Aiden.
too, though. Tariq Woolen.
Yo, and ain't Mike Jackson a rookie too?
Who?
The cornerback Mike Jackson?
The Jets?
No.
Seattle?
Dude,
The
imagine being
Seahawks.
so
I don't
good
know.
at your craft and music, like no one else can be called Michael Jackson anymore.
So it's just
if
Mike
their name
Jackson,
Is Michael,
yeah.
like, you have to call them
Yeah.
Mike Jackson.
That's a goat.
That's fucking crazy. Like even Michael B. Jordan gets away with being
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Facts. No,
the
but they
big-
always had to be, though.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
I don't
because-
even know
But
what
his
he
name is
stands
Michael
for.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Like
Do you know Michael Jordan's middle name?
Walter, I don't know.
Jeffrey.
Michael
Michael
Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why. Because Skip Bayless yells it.
Yeah.
I should
Are you
know
a
that.
Jordan stan or
In what way?
like I guess there's you have to pick Jordan or LeBron for some
Jordan.
reason.
6-0.
Can we talk about...
I'd rather have Michael Jordan.
Can we talk about how
personally.
this
I
dude's
don't
about to
care
have a
about
triple
stats.
double in career numbers, though?
What?
He's about to have a triple double in career numbers.
Yeah.
LeBron. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, LeBron might be best. He's not greatest.
No,
like I think
he's not the
Brady's
greatest.
the greatest quarterback of all time.
But I
Aaron
think Aaron Rodgers is more talented. 100%.
Aaron Rodgers is the best, but Mahomes is really fucking close already to me.
I think it's still too early. He's got to do it for a longer time.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I don't know, like with the whole
Assistant
debate, like,
coach
I
of the
don't really
year,
care
bro.
about rings.
Yeah, my
Demi-
boy Steichen, bro. Fuck
Think,
it.
think,
D'Amico
think
Ryans.
about like personally just one player, and not to get into like the LeBron Jordan stuff, but like I'd take Jordan, Kobe, and then maybe LeBron.
Yeah.
Like what's LeBron's mentality? Like crying?
No, make everybody better.
Does it?
He's the
I
only one
mean,
out of those three who like prioritizes that.
I don't know. I don't think that's a good mindset.
What you mean?
I don't know. I don't think that's like his actual. I think it's more for himself. He's like, oh, look at all these assists I got. Like,
I don't know if LeBron's like that.
I could definitely see that though. Like it's definitely.
it's just not the
But-
same thing to me as like Michael Jordan. He hated who he was playing, and he wanted to.
You would rather have that?
I'd rather have
I
the
think
competitor.
So. Yeah, like. I
Like
don't-
he wants to be the greatest
that's
so
probably
bad
his
that he'll
biggest-
fucking spit on you.
What people kind of roast LeBron for. I mean, early in his career it was playoff success.
Yeah, LeBron's like
Which I think is
buddy
dumb.
buddy with everybody. I will.
But
admit
then
that.
I also think it's dumb for people to say like, "Oh, Michael Jordan wasn't good till they got Scottie Pippen." Like, I mean, you can't win
Yeah.
all by yourself, especially in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with that is that kind of fucks it up is that Scottie Pippen, or that makes that valid, is that he still almost went to a finals without Jordan, and Jordan never sniffed close to a finals without Scottie. So that's what makes it seem like that a little bit. Where
I mean,
LeBron literally.
Players develop. Like,
Yeah.
Other players can
Like, I'm sure, like-
players in a way, but
In MJ's 10th year, he would have made it without Pippen.
Yeah.
Instead
like,
of like
he
his.
was already going. To
No,
the
no,
playoffs.
absolutely not.
They were
Yeah.
just losing to really fucking good
Yeah.
teams that were around. Like he was losing to the Celtics and shit.
Celtics, Bad Boys, Pistons. But yeah, I mean, LeBron lost to really good teams too. He only has
LeBron
one-
lost to dynasties
He only lost in Dirk.
and Dirk. Yeah,
He-
that's the only one I
yeah,
hold against him.
But that's the thing about it is like that was a home built team, the Mavs. And
Yeah.
he literally it really just comes to him trying
The
to
crazy thing
team
is
up with other superstars.
He only
and-
lost to home built teams. Like he lost to the Spurs.
Yeah.
He lost to Golden State.
Well,
Golden State the first
Before
time.
Durant, yeah.
And then
But yeah, he also lost or he beat the Thunder when they had
yep.
yeah.
a home built team.
That
Who their team would have
Dude,
been
if the
that-
crazy.
Thunder
that team
waited
is-
2 more years, they would have won every year. Because
that
Harden
team
just wasn't
might,
Harden yet.
Might be the biggest what if of all time.
Yeah.
That and the 01 Kings.
Yeah.
With Pedro Stojakovic, Mike Bibby, and Chris Webber. My favorite. All right, so enough on NFL. You got anything else to get off? Do you have score predictions? Like you
Yeah.
said that it would either be close or a blowout. What do you think? I have it 31-24 Eagles.
I think if we win, it's going to be by like 10 to 14 points.
Okay, put
So
a number on
it'll
that.
be-
Put a name on that bullet.
34-20.
Okay.
27-10 if they win. And I got them winning, so.
Okay.
That's the Falcons NFC
Yeah.
Championship game score.
All
Put it
right.
in, dudes. Not scorigami, but put in
The
a
bet,
final-
27-10?
yeah.
Fuck it.
We should all put in a buck.
All right, we got some topics here. First, my first one's still on football. Brandon Staley is the luckiest
Garbage?
man in the world. I feel to still
Really
have his
bad?
job after that.
He might be the worst coach in the NFL.
After Hackett, and Hackett's fired.
Dude,
so
between
I agree.
you have a chance to go to the playoffs.
Bro, you have
literally
Justin
have to
Herbert,
tie.
bro.
The other team is pretty much agreeing to tie with you.
Nah,
then
that's
go
crazy.
you
That's
go for the
crazy.
win for
Last
some
year
reason.
was crazy.
Homie could have just basically let the clock run out, like punted the ball with 10
Bro.
seconds left in the game, and then what? They're not going to throw a Hail Mary.
They literally shook hands like, yo, we'll tie.
pretty much. It was all, and then after that point, they
Derek
just said,
Carr,
no, fuck
dude,
this.
I
Fuck
think
this.
Derek
I'm
Carr
not-
said, I thought we were going to tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that what he said, like, in the thing? That's
Like,
crazy.
It was almost beneficial to just tie, and then to give up a lead like that.
He wound up being because I wanted Brandon Staley when he was available as a coach. Who's the dude that wound up going to McAdoo? I wanted the Eagles to get McAdoo
Thank
when
God.
He was available, yo.
Just
And,
names, dude.
we
It's
got
names.
Chip.
Oh my God! Wait,
We
no,
got Doug,
no,
right?
No, who?
I'm taking
Or
Duke
did Chip-
Staley over
Who went to
Brandon
Jacksonville?
Staley.
100%.
before,
You kidding me? He needs an actual head coaching job soon.
Somebody went to
Huh?
Jacksonville that I
He
wanted
needs at least
really
an
fu-
OC
Gus
job soon.
Bradley. Gus Bradley is the dude that I wanted.
But
so
his
fucking
team was crazy, though.
Yeah, but I don't know why I wanted him so bad, and he wound up being like kind of ass.
He made a
Dude, people
he
want
made an
Mike
AFC
Kafka
championship.
on the Eagles
Yep.
this year on the year.
What's up with Doug?
No,
Nah,
just-
bro, he
I don't know,
actually
he's a
doesn't
fucking
get
beast,
any
though.
fucking respect, though. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He never does. I wanted, like, if I was gonna get another Eagles jersey, it'd be Doug Peterson. I think that'd be the coolest jersey, but you can't find
That
them
would be
anywhere.
a good obscure jersey.
You can order it. It just costs
That
a
ain't
lot.
obscure. That's fucking.
No, Gus
He's a
Bradley
legend.
wasn't their coach when they went to the fucking AFC Championship.
It wasn't?
That's ass.
Was it Doug Marrone? He's corny.
Yeah.
That's so ass. Damn, he's from the Bronx. That's crazy. All right. More topics. Bill, winner drawn, confirmed.
Yeah.
How you feel?
I'm ready to freeze
This
my
is-
ass off.
Yo, it's gonna be so cold. It's gonna be so.
Where's it at?
Xfinity.
We'll see. I don't know. I heard a lot of drama coming out of Xfinity hosting a Giants party last week.
And they're doing a San Fran one right now.
I'm gonna jump some people. How many murders do you think? Maybe not murders. Like, how many people were getting arrested if it was Eagles Cowboys this week?
Whew.
I think the Eagles lose and I'm drunk enough, and I heard someone like a Cowboys fan
high
like,
of 30
laughing or
next
something.
Saturday.
I'd probably choke them the fuck out, like with my two hands.
Let me see.
Not
Let me
like
see-
this.
let me
Like,
see your choke.
literally like Homer Simpson choking Bart. Like that's how I would angrily choke somebody.
Yo, you care that much?
No, I'm saying if I was in the wrong
Oh, shit.
mindset and like, dude, something about Cowboys fans, dude.
Yo, I love Kendrick Perkins.
Sidebar
Same.
from all of this. If you go on this website for AI art, it's called. Well, you have to sign up and do a whole
Is it
registration
Chat
thing.
GPT?
No, it's called like Dal Dat-E, like Wally but Dolly, DALLE, and then 2. You can sign up for it and you type in literally what you want to see. So the one day I did one for. There was a whole story where Matt Weber threw a McChicken sandwich at Vin's dashboard.
What the
In my
fuck?
car.
Because he was angry.
Like 10 years ago.
So I said,
A McChicken?
overweight man throws McChicken sandwich at dashboard while sitting in front seat of car, and it conjures up an image.
Really?
Yeah, like with
Do
what
you have
type.
it?
What?
My phone's recording.
No, but like, do you have it? You'll have to.
I'll show it to you. Yeah, but it's just so sophisticated. But if you typed in
So sophisticated.
generate a 3D painting of a Cowboys fan, what they look like, we all kind of have an idea. Of
Yeah.
what they would look
Jean
like.
shorts.
Like goatee.
That white and the Cowboys jersey with the star up here that Romo used
Yeah.
to wear.
Yeah, the white one.
Didn't you have that one?
Nah, I had a navy blue drawn.
Nah, you having a Romo jersey is kind of crazy.
I
But
love Romo. It was a gift from my Cowboy fan uncle.
I love
did
T.O.
not
I ain't gonna
ask
buy
for
his
it.
jersey, though.
Well, he played here, so you can get Eagles one.
Yeah, I'd get his Eagles jersey.
What jersey would you buy of a player playing right now?
Joe Burrow.
Same.
Um,
Any sport. It don't have to be football.
any sport?
Yeah. Non-Philly.
Jose Ramirez.
Okay.
Some kid gave me a LeBron jersey when I was
Was
little.
it? Yeah,
little.
you're the type of dude that wore the little jerseys. Like you could fit a child's XL, so it was the stitch jersey.
And the
going-
numbers are so small.
Yeah. yeah.
When I was a
What
kid.
the fuck did she buy? Damn, she bought mad shit at the store.
You good?
All right, what else we got? Vin, Rumble picks.
Yeah, so you want me to do this one?
I'm
Are you watching it?
I'm watching it.
Are you like into it at all? Like, do you know what's going on?
Into
Storylines. All right, so this is my prediction. The Rock's not coming back. Tonight.
I agree.
I think he's coming back next year to set up for WrestleMania 40.
I agree. In Philly, by the way.
Yep, I'm
Which
there,
would be
yo.
crazy.
August tickets going on sale. I'm fucking pumped. Tonight, I don't know what's gonna. I think Rhea Ripley's probably gonna win
The women's. I don't think it could be anybody
I
else. Like, I don't.
think Cody Rhodes wins.
I
for
think
the men.
so.
I hope, yo.
Here's my thing, right? Cody Rhodes can win if Sami Zayn is not in the Rumble.
Right.
Because if Sami Zayn is in the Rumble and doesn't win, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter who wins. The fans
What?
the fans will not be happy. It doesn't matter who wins.
Yo,
if Sami Zayn's in the Rumble.
We're watching the New Year's Eve, John, when it was somebody and John Cena versus Sami Zayn.
It was Kevin Owens and John Cena versus
Yeah.
Sami Zayn and Roman.
Yo. And Sami Zayn came out as the honorary Uso.
Yeah.
He looks like he's on wet.
Dude,
like,
he's
he will
funny
not
as shit.
stop moving.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like this and shit, yo. But
He's the
Who's
hot.
Sami Zayn?
He
What's he look like?
yeah, pull him up. But he's the hottest thing in wrestling right now.
out of nowhere too. Like
That's kinda sus.
he was
Nah, but
no,
that's
he was
what-
like kind of
that's what it's called, though.
But you
wrestling.
love Austin Theory, bro.
Austin Theory's good, dude.
This is fake Daniel Bryan. Like,
Yeah, deadass is fake Daniel Bryan.
Chill.
And no, like, and his arc is kind of the same. Like, the fans want him and only him.
Yeah.
It's literally like Daniel Bryan.
So if he's not in it,
It's Cody Rhodes.
Rhodes.
It better be Cody Rhodes if he's not in
what
it.
numbers did you get in your thing? And what numbers did he get?
I'll check right now.
Dude, I got like 15
We
and
got
like 8 or something. So, I'm probably not gonna win.
we do 2 every year, right? So I got in the men's, I got 2, which I like because sometimes they win, and
Yeah.
2 and 13.
Okay.
Bill got in the men's 15 and 22, which I don't think's that bad.
What diva are you hoping to see come back tonight?
AJ Lee, my babe.
Yeah, I'm always
Prime.
waiting for fucking Tori Wilson.
Tori
She's my
Wilson,
favorite of all
she'll
time.
probably be in
Do
it.
you think
She's
there's a
hurt.
nip slip tonight?
No,
No.
They're way too. They're way too.
Rhea
late on
Ripley
that.
is close every
Yeah,
week though.
Every week.
And
Do you watch it every week?
I at least put it on for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
SmackDown's watchable. Raw's not. So don't waste your time if you ever want to watch it.
Nah, I'm
So in the women's, I got 5 and 11. Bill has 10 and 15. You have 15 in both,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to go to New
As long
Japan
as you don't have,
Wrestling
like,
Zone
4,
at
like,
the 2300 arena, because I was hoping that Kenny Omega was going to be there. Who's like probably the best wrestler, I would say, overall.
Yeah,
But
I would say that.
I can't bring myself to spend that much
Well,
money to go.
no, there's a guy apparently rumored to make his debut.
Who's that?
Jay, I forget his name. It's like Jay. I honestly forgot his name, but he's
What?
rumored. He was in like Ring of Honor forever. He's rumored to debut tonight.
Dude,
Jay Lethal?
No,
Jay Lethal is my
what
guy.
was dude's name I got last year? Like
Matt Riddle?
I was mad as shit. Homie is like he's wearing no socks,
shit, Bad's left foot.
no shoes.
Yeah,
He used to be in the UFC, yo.
Yeah.
And Vin's like, yo, you got a chance to win. I'm like, Vin, I'm not fucking winning with this dude. But then he kind of cooked a little.
He does.
he
RK
finished in the
Bro.
final four,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, and then like, who won last year? Brock. Like, yeah, when you see Brock
Lesnar
in there,
won,
like,
yeah.
he's
Yo,
down.
Brock
This
Lesnar.
dude-
He's in it again, but he's not winning.
What was it, SummerSlam when he lifted the ring?
Yeah,
Yo, that
with the
shit had me-
forklift.
I got
Had
the
me
grown-up
fucking
version
dying,
of the
yeah.
kid from Wild Thornberry. Like,
Hey, yo.
Facts.
Fucking Donnie? No,
Yeah.
not Donnie. Is it Donnie?
I think so. Yeah.
Let me look at this dude's name.
All right. Next. Have you heard about the Hokop?
What?
You haven't heard about the Hokop? Vin?
The what?
The Hokop?
Yo, 100%. The ugly ass bitch that cheated on her
All right,
husband.
so he's not going to pop.
Oh, Ho Cop?
Yeah.
I feel terrible. She's gonna kill herself, dude. People keep sharing this image.
No. So
I
you're
feel
not-
terrible. I don't care.
Who's fucking that?
Would you pop those 5 dudes?
Literally those cops. Like,
Yo,
Dude,
they offered
toss her
her
up.
$50,000 for 2 nights of stripping. And she
Oh,
turned
I would do
down.
it, though.
She turned it down.
So what is
I was just asking if y'all would pop.
she
no, I
cheated?
would not pop.
Yo, and what
She
is
didn't take
eating?
that deal,
No. She turned it down. She just wants to focus on herself. Deadass, that's what she said.
but she cheated on her husband. So how's she focusing
Yeah,
on
but he's
herself?
staying with her.
He's a cuck. I'm pretty sure he
He
like.
has
knew.
to.
Why are we getting cucked by her?
If you would just agree to be a cuck in the first place, it doesn't.
Yeah, this
that,
dude's
black
my
Mr.
favorite.
Clean, dude.
The
He's
dude in the
my
middle?
favorite,
Oh,
yeah.
no, him? Oh, God. Dana White on the left, low key.
Hey, yo. That dude's definitely going to be
I'm
bad
more
in third
ashamed if
for
I'm one of the
someone.
guys than I'm her.
Why?
Dude.
Because some of these dudes probably thought they had it made, and they were like, "Yeah."
Well, the dude who blew it up, like, wanted to cuff. And then she was just trying to sling that shit.
Nah, she's crazy, bro.
Go up to that image. What the fuck? That looks like a gay version of that meme with the girl sitting on the couch like this, and then the guy. That literally is what that looks like.
All right. And then, did you see Julia Fox's apartment?
No, you can show. We talked about it, but I didn't see it.
First of all, do you think she's hot?
Not anymore. I did
Not,
when
Yeah,
not with
when-
blonde eyebrows.
Yeah, before.
when I first saw her in Uncut Gems. I was like,
Yeah,
damn.
insanely pretty people try to do things like that to see if they still look pretty. And
She looks
instead,
hideous
like,
right there.
But she's a supermodel. Like,
Okay, I never thought in a million years that I would do this, but I do believe in
She looks sick.
maximum transparency. And so I'm going to give you guys an apartment tour. And I know I'm going to get roasted.
Was her mouth always moving like that?
Whatever.
I don't
she
think
probably
so.
just got Botox or
Yeah.
something, or got
Maybe
punched in the
someone
mouth
can
by
watch this
Kanye.
and be like, okay, well,
Yo,
this is
chill.
fine.
Not too much on Kanye.
So we can start in my
She's fine
bedroom,
as fuck
which
when
is
she's
the
not
living
I'm
like
just
this,
irked that we're
though.
on a TikTok web browser.
My bed
I know.
here in the living
I don't have
room.
TikTok.
What is this video?
I think my basement.
She did this. This is her apartment.
Are those her toys?
Does she have kids?
Yeah, she has a kid.
Oh, okay. So I don't.
I mean, dude, she lives in New York. This is probably like a million.
But people were
dollar
roasting her saying that, like,
where Valentino hangs
she
out,
lives dirty.
And, oh, this is my nostalgia.
Well, her room is
corner.
definitely dirty.
That's
But
my
I don't care about the size, like-
That's my friend Harmony. Who
do you care about
passed
seeing the rest of her apartment? Or do you get the gist?
Donna, who
I kind of want to see how big it is, I guess.
for Ashes
Okay.
and this-
We'll keep going.
Well, this just looks like her
I
bedroom.
bought it on West
Yeah.
Broadway, and it reminds me of me and Brianna. This is my
Would you
little
pop?
roast station where
Julia
everything
Fox?
is growing, 'cause we don't know what we're
with
doing.
Non.
And then
No,
this
right
is just
now.
a very
Like, know
long
what she looked like
hallway,
before,
and
so
then
you
we
still
have
Probably
do
to
that.
flex and say like, no, I got with her,
Steak
you know, before.
steak
'Cause I ain't showing a picture of her now.
schedule,
Yeah, she looks
some
kinda crazy.
Stuff.
They should look kind of fine though.
Richie, I love these
I
photos.
thought that was
and this
Private
is my
Parts
little
Howard Stern.
bathroom.
But her bathroom looks like a Mayfair house bathroom.
Yep.
Tiny, but, you know,
It's New York, dude. This apartment here is probably like $6,000 a month.
Area. And this is my kitchen area. Don't judge
They're
me.
making fun of the fact that she had
I know it's really messy.
shoe boxes in here.
I also
Nah,
have
she really does
She
look
got
dirty
that
though.
Gucci
To be
Adidas
fair,
hat, though.
she probably, you know what,
Which
dude?
is very common for New York.
She's got
This is
such
how
a
she
smart
is
marketing
room.
team. This is probably one of
I
many
think the most
places that she
effort in
has.
this room, I think.
And
A little loft and
they were like, how do we get her name
cute
back
room.
up?
However, he
And
does
hearing that
not
Julia
have
Fox
it.
was living in
He
this
only
small
wants
ass
to
apartment.
Yeah.
in Mama's room. He, like, doesn't
It was definitely prescribed. Like,
She
this
looks
video.
terrible
Like,
here.
it's for a
works
reason.
me, I don't care. Anyway,
100%.
apartment, and we're back in this
Because they knew
room.
people would talk about it.
All right.
For me personally,
By the way,
what,
TikTok's being 3 minutes kind of irked me.
I mean,
I thought you had
No.
something to
I don't
say
mind the
about-
layout. Like, I'd like to live in New York. I'll rate it. For her, like, I don't know.
Would you
what's
go
her
back?
What's her net worth?
So it varies. Like people say it's like 40 million, and some people say it's 2.
It's probably closer to the latter. So that's not that bad for $2 million.
Would
In
you-
New York City?
Would you go back? I was about to tape a Julia in. That's embarrassing.
Because it looked like there was multiple rooms. Like it was.
It's pretty big. It's just big layout.
What's her
Or
net?
Salary
Oh,
$500,000.
that's Julia Louis Dreyfus. That's hilarious. 89 million. She's definitely
Her monthly income is $800K. Then yeah, that's
terrible.
Does she have an
that's
OnlyFans?
bad for New
No,
York.
but she should.
Because if she didn't, then that's probably. If she had an OnlyFans, her shit would be like.
If I'm a hot girl and
Make
with
it
no
OnlyFans.
family, I'm doing OnlyFans.
You wouldn't do it if you had a family.
if I'm a.
Unless I could block them and like certain people.
Like it's crazy. She in her top.
If my
row, she
family's
only
looking at my
has
OnlyFans, they're
3
weird. Like
hot pictures. Like these other ones, she looks crazy. Like here, she was batshit
it's
crazy.
not just that too, but there's people that like on the internet they would look up, you know,
Yeah.
my dad or my mom or something, and then be like, "Oh, look at your son, like banging some girl."
you
or
know what's
something."
crazy? They call it like the Kardashian
fucked
curse, bro. But is it like the No offense to Kanye, she is cracked out now after Kanye.
I think it's the Pete Davidson curse.
Yo, she's so fucking fine here.
She don't even look like that no more.
Nope.
I think she probably reached success too soon, and then didn't
Was she
realize.
a-
Was her
What,
peak
Uncut
after
Gems?
Uncut Gems?
Yeah, she was his girl.
I've never seen Uncut Gems.
She was his side piece.
How about the game we played? I said Howard,
What?
the poster on the wall for you. Last week we were playing that
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
What was it? Quiplash.
Quiplash, yeah. Great game,
That
by the
shit's
way.
fun. We should play that.
What is that?
sometime. It's just like a little game you can do on your phone, but it goes to a bigger screen. And it's
They have trivia. They have like a game. It's just very
So,
fun,
yeah,
like
it's fun.
charades almost. Yeah.
Got you.
The King Kong's remains at
Yeah,
Ground
that was
Zero.
good.
All right, Vin, as the Joel Embiid stand on this pod, how do you feel that he was snubbed? I'm putting in quotes snubbed from the All Star starters.
Why'd you put it in quotes?
I haven't had someone give me a good example or person
So-
to take off. Like everybody says KD because he hasn't played enough games.
I think, but he's probably played the same amount of games as Embiid. So whereas I think everybody starting on the East should start.
Okay.
However,
Have you seen this, Bill?
everybody in the East that's starting 100% deserves to start.
Does LeBron James deserve the?
It's in the West,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the West.
He's averaging like 30 again.
Is he?
He's cooked.
however-
Team's just terrible.
However, I don't like the fact that there's no center.
Okay.
Like center is a position.
There's
So
no defense to be played, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, I know, of course.
No, they actually like.
In the fourth quarter, they did.
Yeah, it's better than it was. Like this new format is the best format.
What is
It
the
is.
difference?
There's two captains and then they drafted teams.
Oh no, I'm saying. I
feel like that's big.
At the game?
Yeah, like they score and then
There's like a cap amount
the
of
fourth
points you
quarter
can do.
play like a full game, no time limit up to like so whatever the total was from the other games. So the other quarter. So if it's like 40, 40, 40, you will play to 120. First team to 120 in that next game. And you can't win off a foul shot. Like, that's
Yeah.
what happened the first time. Like, Anthony Davis hit a foul shot to win. Mm-hmm. And then last year in Cleveland, LeBron, like, it was scripted as fuck. He hit it on his, like, signature fadeaway.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think they should definitely go back to you have to have a center, 2 front court,
Yeah.
or 2 forwards, 2 guards.
Because, like, I mean, bro, they all deserve to start.
Who are you taking off? Because
Kyrie.
I think that Who?
Kyrie.
Okay, thank you. That's the only answer, and people want to take off Durant because obviously, if you take off Durant, you can move Giannis.
But
to
Durant
that
and,
spot.
and I mean, when it comes down to the All-Star game, Durant will probably miss more than Joel, but they probably miss the same amount to this point.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really going for 20 All-Star game appearances.
That's crazy, and he'll get it.
Does he? Has he deserved it every single year?
100%,
Yeah.
dude. He's
Every single year.
yes, dude.
I don't feel that he should be captain because captain goes. To
He's
the most,
captain every year, by
the
the way.
most votes, like the most fan votes or whatever.
Yeah.
But captain should go to the best player and the best player on each side. They got it right on the side. Giannis, I would personally say Tatum's better this year. Tatum's fucking balling. But it should be Luka or Jokic.
I mean,
unfortunately.
my old thing is like, dude's leading the league in scoring, and he's not starting. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like you got to find a way to.
I'll even lean on that more than people seeing like a fictional thing that
Yeah,
he's
I mean-
second in, like he's second trending in MVP and isn't starting. Like I would lean on more that he's leading the league in scoring.
Yeah.
Like
And like, you can't take anything away from any of the other five. Like Donovan Mitchell's having a career year.
Yep.
Like he's balling.
And now I'm championing that so much more because people said they didn't want him on the Sixers. Like, I would take him on the Sixers and I would take him over Maxey.
Would you take him over Harden? Yeah, right.
Yeah, because he's younger.
Yeah.
But I like.
No,
Sabrina-
I would take him over Maxey now.
Yeah.
But at the time, he wasn't really like in Utah, and it's probably because of Rudy Gobert. He didn't like show that he was a superstar yet.
Where's he at this year?
Cleveland.
He's a superstar now.
But
He's not debating.
people were just like, I hate when people downplay those like COVID rings, but he was the best player in the bubble.
In the bubble, yeah,
like,
he dropped 50 a night.
yeah.
Him and Jamal Murray were going back and forth.
That was one of my favorite series in like the last decade.
If you see us keep looking up, it's because the Sixers game
Yeah,
playing.
Dude,
by the
the
way,
bubble games are so weird. Like that whole season.
yeah, it was really weird.
What sport do you think was the worst in the bubble?
Football.
Yeah, I agree.
I read like a
NFL.
meme, and it was obviously
I thought
fake, but
baseball was cool that season.
they were like the bubble, baseball in the bubble never happened. It was a meme though, but it was funny as shit because like
The crazy thing is I feel like baseball is the easiest one to get to because I remember watching that Baltimore Orioles versus somebody game when they played with no fans because there were the riots there, so you had seen it before. Like you've
Yeah.
never seen an NFL game or NBA game played without.
Yeah, it was just
fans.
lifeless. It was soulless.
And they did it for hockey too, right? They had a bubble in like Toronto. or
I
some shit?
thought theirs
Yeah.
was the coolest.
Why did they do? Did they do like
It
a Thunderdome?
just seemed cool, like the layout and everything. Like it's
football. The NFL is the worst.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
no fans in a football game is crazy.
If you add in other sport, I really fucked with it. Obviously, you guys don't watch UFC. I really fucked with the UFC without fans, but that was probably
Fans really don't-
thought it
I
was
feel like
cool
they don't
when
really
did, like, the
matter
Fight
in
Island.
UFC.
Like they had homie bought an island.
Yeah.
Do
Do
they
you
still
think-
do that?
So, kind of. Now they're obligated to do one show in Abu Dhabi per year. Whereas during COVID, they would go and do like a run of 5 shows, 5 weekends in a row, and then come back because they couldn't get like English fighters over here. So all the cards that were here, pretty much, unless it was a star where they would pay for the visa for them, it was like all Americans.
Yeah.
So you saw like a bunch. That's why everybody thought that like MMA was going to get real American, but then it's just fucking Russian. Like
Yeah.
if you look at the champions right now, I think there's only one American in the UFC champions, and it's Aljamain Sterling, who's probably going to lose his belt in his next fight.
Maybe they should divide by country and like have different.
Oh, Jamal Hill just won the belt. Shout out to Jamal Hill. So heavyweight's vacant. That's going to be John Jones on March 4th. I can't wait for that. Jamal Hill
What?
just won his belt. Yeah, he's back.
No, but why does he get it?
He's fighting, but
Oh, okay.
if he doesn't win this fight, he's gonna retire. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's no use in him trying to.
Bro,
climb
is it
back up.
crazy? For once in my life, I don't know any of them people.
You haven't heard of any of these people?
Nope.
When are
besides
YouTubers gonna
Amanda
start doing
Nunes.
MMA?
What'd you say?
When are YouTubers going to start doing MMA?
Well, Jake Paul just signed with PFL.
What is that?
It's like so UFC's king, and then like the next under him is Bellator, PFL, which PFL you go and it's a tournament format. So you're the 1 seed, somebody's the 8 seed, and then you fight, and then New Year's Eve it's like a.
This is a beat down from Never Back Down.
He's going
Basically.
to die in MMA.
He's boxing first though. He's boxing Tommy Fury.
Yeah, but in MMA, he's dying.
Well, he wants to do Nate, like Paul's. He wants to.
Nate Diaz?
Yeah, he wants to box Nate.
Doesn't he
MMA
outweigh
Nate.
him by like 50 pounds?
Who?
Logan Paul?
Jake Paul.
Even Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I think
Nate
Jake
Diaz
fought
is
it. I think
my
Jake
height
fought it
and-
168.
And
He's younger than me? Fuck.
They don't have his weight. cruiserweight? What's cruiserweight in boxing?
It's 180.
Did I pass it? Did it say it?
No, but I think it's 180.
200 pounds. So yeah, he outweighs him by 30 pounds.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
He's dying in MMA against Nate Diaz.
Yeah, 100%. Because Nate Diaz will take his fucking legs. Like, he boxes in MMA, but he tapped Conor, who's not really crazy on the ground. But yeah, you only have 2 American champions, and
I think his fights are kind of scripted too.
Bro.
who?
Jake Paul's.
I would
Nunez,
not be against that.
Nunez only has 2 defenses all time.
Because she lost her bantamweight belt and then won it back. This belt, there's no one for her to fight, so she just fights like once a year.
Oh, so the bantamweight belt she's defended multiple
yeah.
times.
and
Okay,
then
I'm
she
even
lost
gonna
to Pena and won it back.
Think about their whole layout. Like they're making so much money off of him winning fights because
Yeah.
people want to pay to see him get
Lose,
his ass kicked.
yeah.
Like, is he finally going to lose this fight? And
Not-
then it's always just enough where it's like, oh, they're kind of like an old person. I could see him maybe winning, but
So
they're-
I kind of
it's
feel like
fucking
Tommy
crazy.
Fury is going to be a tough fight for him.
Do you like Logan Paul?
Logan or Jake?
Logan.
Yeah, Logan's fine.
I was just wondering.
I don't dislike Jake. He's just like very like he realistically.
I think
he's
he
gonna fight
wants to
his
be.
best.
I
He
think
needs
he
to fight
wants to
Canelo.
be Conor McGregor.
I think he actually wants to box. Which,
No,
which
no,
is good.
Beat
but, Mm-hmm.
Conor McGregor in terms of like his attitude and like his persona.
I mean, honestly, that's what sells.
No, for
these-
sure,
these
but-
fight
That's all
sports.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, who knows exactly who he is
Like, dude,
behind closed doors, but
I know
like,
he
who-
would.
When's the last time you watched a boxing fight, personally? Or who do you-
Mayweather
Floyd
versus,
Mayweather,
versus
Manny Pacquiao,
Mayweather Logan Paul was the last one I watched.
Okay. And that-
or Conor McGregor, and
yeah, because that was after.
Yeah.
Do you know who the most exciting fighter in boxing is? Like,
It's Tyson Fury, right?
I
that's-
do. Actually, yeah, I've watched Tyson Fury. Like
That's not.
I watched
He's
their-
about to fight Francis Ngannou in.
I watched
in
their
June.
third fight. Him and what's his
Wilder.
name?
Yeah.
Bro, he's going to kill him.
Yeah.
UFC fighters can't box and vice versa.
The only thing is Francis literally has the hardest punch on the planet.
Yeah.
Like when they did it. So if he catches him, but if Deontay Wilder can't catch him, like he caught him once in 3 fights, you're not going to do anything.
I did watch that fight, so that might have been the last fight.
Yeah.
I'll let-
But Tank Davis is the most exciting fighter in boxing, and no one knows who he is.
Yeah,
But
I heard that name.
it's because boxing, like
He-
they have
dude,
literally
he's so-
YouTubers.
he's so
boxing.
Whoever that girl was had 7 defenses. Like they need to get more women.
like,
Gervonta.
yeah, Gervonta Tank Davis. He fought in the undercard of Floyd and Conor. Biggest fight of his career at that time, and he missed weight. So like nobody really paid attention to him. But he's lighter weight. His next fight is going to be crazy. Him versus Ryan Garcia, which you've heard of him.
He's
right?
28 now.
Yeah,
With 26 knockouts.
Ooh, damn.
But he's like
Damn, he's 5'5".
out of Baltimore, like real fucking hood. Like
Crazy.
dude, he's insane. Boxing's coming up is just so corrupt. UFC, I like the UFC better, but yeah, we need to get more Americans.
UFC might get corrupt soon.
I mean, there's already that story that
Yeah.
you
yeah,
were talking about
to tie
earlier.
it all back in. Do we have anything else to get into, Bill? You just bypassed it the other day. That Drake. Did you see a Drake set list for the Apollo show?
I did not.
Are you a Drake fan or do you hate Drake?
I don't hate Drake. I hate his fans.
Okay,
It's the
that's
same
fair.
thing with LeBron. Like
Yep,
I
completely
think
agree.
I think Drake is the most popular artist of our generation. No debate. I think he deserves that credit. I think the same thing with LeBron. Their fans are just unbearable.
Yo.
Like it'll learn like because I watch Twitch and like they'll like react to like his album dropping. They'll press play on the song and they're like,
Yeah,
"It's
that-
the greatest thing ever." And I'm like, "Bro, shut
Yeah, that's a
up,
fact.
dude!" Like he said
That's a
one
fact.
bar.
Is this the greatest set list of all time? So,
Damn,
Over My Dead Body, Wu Tang
Coldplay's is
Forever.
better.
Coldplay might have been
The
better.
one we went to?
I didn't even go to that, but I saw the fucking playlist.
Coldplay's is better.
That's crazy. I wish I would have went to that.
But we didn't
Oh well,
get...
you didn't even go through the
Yeah,
whole thing.
that's what I'm saying.
He's
so,
performing all that.
So we got Over My Dead Body, Wu Tang Forever, Trust Issues, Marvin's Room. Marvin's Room being played fourth is nuts because
That should be the last song.
People definitely gonna cry. Say Something, which that song is slept on. Feel No Ways, Practice, Jaded, Jungle.
Best I ever had. Over headlines.
Karaoke.
That's 3 bangers in a row, bro.
Started from his transition from Know Yourself to Nonstop. I posted it on my Facebook page. I shared it. That shit's fucking nuts.
Is Passion Fruit?
Hold
the
on,
last
we're
song?
going home. It should be last.
No, and he keep going. So This little run right here is for the chicks. Controller, one dance, and me. Controller, one dance, and my
Passion
feelings,
Fruit, too?
Passion Fruit. Way too sexy.
He's missing Hotline Bling though.
That
Why is he performing this many songs?
He still should be performing.
Is he performing 1 minute of every song?
Probably.
That shit's so annoying.
No, he does like until the hook. So, hold on, this is the.
You showed me the video. I saw the.
Is this like what he's doing on tour?
Did you hear about the tour?
No.
Yo, the tour. I hit Bill up. I'm trying to go. It's him and 21 Savage at the Link.
To promote their new album.
Yeah, which.
I had no interest in like a rap concert.
But Drake don't count. Drake's a pop star.
I understand, but the layout, it's literally just him on stage with beats.
No.
Like, I like live.
Nah, like
music,
I would go to. I
it's-
mean, J. Cole's my favorite rapper, so I went to see him. But like, I would go to a Drake concert before I go to
Nah,
Kendrick.
Drake got crazy sets, yo. The three Amigos one. Like, oh, where's it at? Like having a drone, a flying Ferrari, like he turns his shit into.
I ain't
court-
getting this view of the
basketball court,
concert
yeah.
though. I'm sitting behind the fucking the scoreboard and.
Oh nah, bro. For Drake, especially because he does GA floor, I would get floors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't see the set though on the floor. I think you have a better chance seeing the set up top.
yeah, but the link.
Because
I'll never sit up top
I
again.
went to the Weeknd's concert on the
I honestly
floor,
don't like big concerts.
and like
That's me.
I could barely see the set on the floor.
I mean, that's for Bill. I don't care about the set. I'm just trying to hear the shit. And vibe.
Yeah, I mean, I probably go. I think I've listened to Drake.
Dan
like,
would
I'm
probably
falling,
go.
I've fallen out of like being a Drake fan in a way. Like I've just gotten older now, and
I
I
need to
just
see the
don't
ticket prices
really
first
care
because
anymore.
I'm not spending more than $120
Yeah,
to see Drake.
I 100% agree with you.
Like-
I'd rather just go to smaller shows at the Fillmore, dude. Like,
But you're not gonna see any good artists.
they could be.
Olivia
before
Rodrigo
they're
was
good
there. I was kinda
or-
mad.
or like, dude, when we saw some 40,
Mid?
dude, Sum
I was kinda
41
mad I
was
didn't
so
go.
Good at
Yo,
the concert.
I'm not. I mean, you have
Yeah.
more flexibility to like go to shows, but I'm not stepping out for some 41.
Do you know any songs?
Still waiting, In Too Deep,
Yeah,
Fat Lip.
yeah.
That album was actually kind of fire.
It was great, and Simple Plan was there.
Scooby Doo's theme song is fucking great.
Yeah, they did that shit.
I know. You
So
guys told me.
what artist is getting you out to like what?
I
artist
don't
would you-
want to pull up to a big stadium. I don't want to be
right, same-
a half a mile away from the performer.
Nickelback. We're going to that
same
in August.
same night, same city. You have it. So front row seat, backstage pass. You got Coldplay. Who's your other favorite artist? I'm trying to think of who else you fuck with.
Gotta guess.
I don't fucking know who you listen to.
I like the Lumineers, like Kings of Leon,
Mumford & Sons.
Mumford and Sons for sure.
All right. Same night, same city. You're difficult to do.
I
same
know
night,
like
same
two
city
Mumford
with.
songs.
I love Mumford & Sons.
The
That's
show, yeah.
actually a really good show. And the thing is, you got to go to like a show like that when they have the 360 stage, so no seat's a bad seat.
They're all at. There's a bunch of festivals this year. There's one in AC Memorial Day weekend that looks good.
yeah, Bamboozle.
No. It's I think it's called something else. Is it called Bamboozle?
No. I know which one you're talking about. Yo, did you see a Lovers and Friends?
No.
Oh my God, this is the I was just showing it to Melissa, and we could end on this unless you're gonna give me somebody that you want to go do same night, same city. Yo, this is the greatest.
Oh shit.
No, that's not even it. This is the greatest lineup of all
They
time.
got the SmackDown font.
Facts.
Hey, yo, chill.
Damn.
My mom saw 50 Cent in concert before. She said he was kind of trash.
That's kind of hard to believe.
Or no. She said 50 Cent was good. Eminem was
Oh,
trash.
okay.
Never mind.
Well, Eminem sucks.
Yeah.
Missy Elliott, Mariah Carey,
I'm going for Shaggy alone.
Pitbull.
Nah, Shaggy's a
Usher,
crazy.
Christina Aguilera, Summer Walker, Jeanette. I still need to see Summer.
I don't know one Summer Walker song.
I don't know who that is.
You missing out. Janae Aiko, Miguel, Party Next Door, Bryson Tiller, Nelly, Busta Rhymes, Flo Rida.
JoJo?
Yeah, JoJo's killing it.
She does
bro.
not fit in to this.
Master P and No Limit Soldiers, Sean Paul, Shaggy, Beanie Man, Chris Brown. Chris Brown should be in this thing right here.
The
He should
Boys the
actually
Men
at
should
the
be
top.
in that shit.
He sticks out still. Like
Yeah, but he should be at the top. He's bigger than every one of these artists.
he is
besides,
not. He's not bigger.
Besides Mariah
than-
Carey.
Yeah,
He's not
He's
bigger
not
Mariah
bigger
Carey.
than Usher or Mariah Carey.
He's so much bigger. Well, he's not the
He's
bigger
not
than
bigger
Usher
than
because
Usher.
Usher, Usher presents Lovers and Friends.
Oh.
But Chris Brown has outsold and has way better songs than Usher.
Somebody
what
who
does outselling mean these days?
it's Drake. Drake outsells everybody, but he's not the best.
But
in
no
my
one
opinion.
buys music.
Streams.
But
I stream.
But
music.
I think if you still move physical numbers, like if you still move physicals, that shows that you're a good artist.
By the way, somebody I work with didn't know Christina Aguilera was, so
That's nuts.
I was kind of upset.
I'll finish this out.
Genuine is crazy.
Is 50 Cent a bigger name than Chris Brown?
Overall, possibly, because he crosses over into like the mogul space. Like he has alcohol, TV shows, his own production company. So
I think
maybe,
Chris Brown slowed his own career by beating the shit out of Rihanna.
Yeah.
but he upped her career because she wasn't half of what she is now until she got beat. Deadass. Like her music got so much more like raw, and then people started to fuck with it. Like before,
Does
it was
she
Shut Up
write
and
her
Drive.
music though?
It don't
Take a
matter.
bail type shit.
Take a bow.
It's a
fucking
great
bop,
song,
though.
but yeah.
This is Bill's run right here. Wayne Wonder, Kevin Little. Like that's your shit right there.
I know one Kevin Little song. But I'll be going.
I think everybody knows one Kevin Little song, but all this in one day.
How long is it?
I don't know, but
Boys the Men are going to sing their one song with Mariah Carey and dip. Like,
chill. And then this is mine right here. Omarion, Bow Wow, Lil Kim, Eve, and T.I.
told you, boy.
Jagged Edge would go hard.
Jagged Edge will go hard. Would you go to this?
Where is it?
I mean, we're not going to
I'd go to this.
Vegas.
This
Like,
is-
would
this
you
is
pay
crazy
bread for
line.
this? If it was on the beach in AC, would you go?
For
I'd
how
do that.
much? How much are we talking?
I think it's only $250.
$250? Yeah, sure.
I'd pay that.
I'd
say?
take more of a show with like.
That's
my
a crazy
own-
lineup. Pitbull and
like,
Flo Rida
artist.
in the same building. I'm gone.
Yo, the fact that that's what you hopped onto is Pitbull and Flow Rida is nuts.
Nah, I only did that because of our debate.
$485.
Damn.
It's a lot.
I mean, I'm in Vegas, so like probably. But if it was
I'd
at the
rather
beach,
go
no.
to Boston Calling, the one I saw.
What's Boston Calling?
Boston Calling has
Let's
one.
see.
There are a few that I sent. The one in AC looks pretty good.
Oh, the headliners on this one is crazy.
Yeah.
By the way, MB kind of cooking Jokic.
Foo Fighters, Lumineers.
Yeah, Foo Fighters would be crazy.
Chelsea Cutler, shout out to Chelsea Cutler, Teddy Swims. And then what was the other one that you were talking about, Bill?
The one in AC this year. It's Memorial Day weekend.
My computer actually kind of working all right today. This one,
Yeah, yeah.
Adjacent,
This one looks pretty good.
Blink, Paramore, Bleachers.
There's a bunch of like lower
Yeah,
names that I do know, but
that one looks kind of cool. What was Bamboozle? Because Gab just shared it today. And it's in Atlantic City this year, I think. I don't know. Are you interested in Made in America?
not really. No. Who's there?
I don't know who's there. Oh, this one looks like it probably slaps. I see Boys Like Girls.
Limp Biscuit, bro.
God, that's so random. Boys Like Girls is fire.
And Papa Roach, dude.
Flyleaf, that's
I
about.
don't think I could go see Young Gravy.
You don't like that shit?
Nah, Finch is okay.
Who the fuck is Finch?
Nah, Ski
Yeah, a
Mask
couple
on the
songs.
same card as fucking Limp Biscuit and Papa Roach is
Yo,
crazy.
and Rick Ross just randomly being in the middle is nuts. Yo, that's crazy. Mayday
LIMP
Parade?
Biscuit is right
You
here.
did. You were all
I
about
was.
Mayday Parade.
I was.
Not anymore.
No, I don't really listen to that type of music anymore. Like just classics. Like I
I
didn't know all the
reverted.
time.
I don't
still
listen to
put out-
like rap. Like I used to only listen to pretty much like rap. Now, I honestly don't listen to any rap anymore.
What you fucking
I don't
that
either.
I sent you last night? That child
It was
song?
okay. You caught me in a good vibe. You know, like predate. Like, you know.
That's good.
Feeling myself
That's good
a little bit,
predating.
so.
You got a sleeper, Bill? You got anything people been sleeping on?
Song? No,
Yeah.
not new.
Yo. Well,
You dapped me up last night. You said, "Damn, I can't believe you like the song from 2023," and I was like,
yeah, I mean it don't have to be new. It could just be something you've been playing heavy.
"Nah, not off the top of my head."
All right, well, Vin. I texted Vin last.
I ain't got
week
no
to see-
sleepers, but you could say what you text me about.
Yeah, I texted him because I was listening to Tate McRae, and he was right about that.
I put him on. She's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
I
can
don't-
sign us off with the Doobie Brothers.
What the fuck is the dude?
You never listen to Doobie Brothers?
No.
Not by
You've
name, but
definitely
I
heard
know
the
the
song.
song probably. Is that how you spell it?
Listen to the music. You know the song 100%. It's a good sign off. If we were driving down a road and then the camera's like still and then the car just keeps going and
Yeah,
then the credits
and the
roll.
credits play.
Yep.
Director Bill over here.
Directorial debut Monday.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
This is just a good song. Like it's not something that's been on my mind. You know the song?
I do.
Heard it, but
Yeah.
I had no clue what it was.
Yeah, I know.
And then we just go off in the air. I get shot in the chair.
All right.
That's the end of a mafia film.
Yeah, we're out. You want to give him
What,
give him an E?
E
A,
G
L.
E.
S Eagles.
Yeah, go Birds. Bill, don't get shot. Vin, if you're with him, make sure you don't
We'll
get
be
shot.
good.
You don't get
We
shot.
gotta let the chorus play us out. You ready?
No, I 100% know this. Yeah.
Everyone knows this song.
No, we gotta do it.
That was like confused about it. He was like, should I heart this? or
Kobe
not?"
Bryant. He's been playing all time.
Yeah, how fire was the song when it came out?
It was pretty good.
R.I.P. 3 years.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. That shit flew by. That
This is
shit
how we're
crazy.
ending. We can't end with the dude.
Oh, it doesn't have the Stephen A intro?
No, because he put it on streaming. You can't clear Stephen A.
You gotta do the Stephen A intro.
Alright.
The real. I just want. He's the best player of all time. He'll
that's how you
dunk
feel?
on your best defender. He will shoot.
How do you feel about the hype video for
The
the
Eagles?
game tomorrow?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was.
I don't care to watch it.
I didn't watch the Eagles hype
And-
video, but I
Dude.
watched something on TikTok and it was like it showed like all like the Philly athletes and then it ended with like Hurts like this and I got goosebumps.
Every
That shit
hype
was
video
lit.
is the same. It starts off with a slow
Yeah.
piano. It's somebody talking in the background. You see the Philly skyline. Then they show my old apartment from the bridge, and it's a drone
Facts.
footage. And then it goes. It's like it's just the same thing every time.
Yeah.
And then it has a famous Philly celebrity or something.
Before you,
sure, this one ended with Sylvester.
Before you play this, the whatever it takes for the last Super Bowl run by the Imagine Dragons, and like Dawkins was like hyping everybody up. That shit was good, but it was probably good because I went to all them games and like I saw him on the screen while that song was playing.
Is it?
I want to be the best. Simple as playing.
I think it
That's
is.
why I play the game.
Listen to
Be
Stephen
the
A.
best, you have to win. And that's what drives me.
He's the best player in the game. It's just that simple. There's nothing that Kobe Bryant
Yeah,
can't
he's
do.
so
He
good.
will defend your best player. He will shoot from the perimeter. He will get all in your mug. He will do whatever.
Were you
it
sad when you
takes.
got it? Like,
Yeah, I was. I went to
He
play
was the
basketball
one.
that day.
Yeah,
No, did you really?
Yeah.
he was the one celebrity that died, and I went,
That,
damn.
Yeah, that's the one that shook me.
My ex, dude, I told her, I'm like, oh my god, Kobe Bryant just died now.
Where'd you go play? Did you give him buckets?
I went on base, dude.
Oh, shit.
I drove
so-
30 minutes to go on base.
Did
I'm
she
like,
know
nah,
who
I
Kobe
got a
was?
ball today. She's like, who cares? I'm like, what do you mean, who cares?
Kobe.
Fuck,
Like, you
fucking
never shot
idiot.
at Kobe.
Yeah.
Like,
What are kids gonna say growing up now? Like, is it gonna be Steph?
it's still gonna be Kobe.
It's still gonna be Kobe.
I think it'll be Kobe.
I
Yeah.
hope so. All right, we out.
Or some joke. Yeah, we're out.
All right, peace.
Peace
Play,
out,
play
homie.
us off, Lil Wayne.
Kobe Bryant. There is
The best player in the game.
Look at Max Tell on beat.
Oh,
All right, yeah, we're out. Peace.
Peace, homie.
We all said Doobie Brothers.